Yo guys, now we're on Gay Street and we're downtown Columbus, Ohio. This is a really like dope area. There's a lot of shops. They have like market, I think fresh produce market going on today. Is that correct? Got you. So they have like fresh produce and things that you can buy. Ooh, excuse me. And I think the first place we're gonna go to is Tiger Lily. So we're gonna try this, so I got a ramen, actually a curry ramen. I've never had curry ramen before. So we're gonna try it out and see how good it tastes. You guys know I love Asian food, but I never had curry ramen, so this is gonna be interesting. It's actually really thick. Let's see. So it's actually interesting because it's still like a soupy consistency at the bottom of the curry. Let's try some of the curry first. It has a really good flavor. It's like a very a tidbit spicy, just a little bit, but it's way on the mild side. But it's really good. Let's try this potato. See how this is. You know I love potatoes. I mean, we're from the Midwest. We love potatoes, so it's really. These are really delicious. I think it's like a little bit of sesame seeds in here as well. Let's have some more of it. This is on point. Matter of fact, I think I might get curry ramen forever. And obviously, if you guys don't know, if you ever go to Japan and you have like a ramen in Japan, then it's okay to slurp. Like, it's actually looked at as a good thing to slurp in Japan when you have ramen, to slurp up the food, because it tells the chef that the food is really good. If you don't slurp, it's like disrespectful, basically saying that the food is not good. I know it's different in America. It's looked at as being rude, but yo, I don't think I've ever really slurped when I eat ramen. Let's try to right now. My slurp game is probably not that good for real. Maybe it's not that good because I really don't do it that much. But yo guys, this ramen is delicious for real. You guys should definitely come down here to Tiger Lily on Gay Street in Columbus, Ohio and check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good ramen spot if you like Japanese ramen. I never had a curry ramen. Yo guys, I would have never thought to like mix curry with ramen, to be honest with you. Even though I know in Japanese culture they have like a lot of curry things, but I would have never mixed curry with ramen, to be honest with you. It's delicious. To me, this is like one of the best Japanese ramen spots in Columbus. We have a couple of them. We have another one called, I think it's called Misu, I think it is, which is in Dublin in the suburbs. And there's like another one that's like more of a diner hall type ramen cafe. But I love Japanese food. really loving those green onions with the corn and the carrots and the potatoes. It's on point. We just came from the, the Tiger Lily spot. It was really delicious, you know what I'm saying? They actually gave me a guava candy, which I never had before. Let's go ahead and try that and see what that tastes like. Maybe I probably shouldn't be eating it if I'm about to talk about whatever. I'm vlogging for my YouTube channel. I'll give you a card. I'll give you a card. I like your top. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about Black history and African culture all around the world. Cool. So I'm just doing like a tour of Columbus right now. Okay, are you from here? Yeah, I'm from Columbus. Okay. Yeah. So check me out. Just type in African Network as well, one word, and you'll find me. Okay. Okay, take care. Take care. Well, people are still working. I got off work early today. But yeah, we got the Irish pub, so let's go in here and see what this is about. So yo guys, we are at the next spot at an Irish pub. It's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever really had Irish food or anything having to do with Irish like beers or anything like that. So I'm gonna check it out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try this Irish ale right now, and I think it's gonna be very, very delicious. We have a Irish population in Columbus, Ohio, especially in Dublin. I don't know exactly where else in Columbus that there's other populations of Irish people, but there's definitely a lot in Dublin, Ohio, which is a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, there's Irish people throughout Columbus. So let's go ahead and try it, you know what I'm saying? It's nice. So I don't think it reminds me of any beer that I've ever had before. It's like more on the rich side. Like it's smooth, it's creamy. For real, it doesn't even taste like beer, to be honest with you. We just left the Irish pub joint right there, and we're about to go down here and check out this Cuban spot that I go to a lot, you know what I'm saying, and try something down there for you guys. If you guys don't know, my homeboy, he used to have an art gallery up here. But what up, baby girl? Come here. You want to be in it? But yeah, that's the joint right there. It's actually good too, especially at happy hours, because I don't like to pay a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But it's good, brother. How you doing? Chilling. And so yeah, guys, we're gonna go into Plantain Cafe, try it out, check it out, you know what I'm saying? Hi, how are you? Good. Guys, so we're at the Plantain Cafe, Cuban spot. We got the plantain roll, and I got an option that I don't know if they give it to a lot of people, but they had some jackfruit, so I got a vegan beef and then a beans with rice with the plantain wrapped around it. So let's try it, let's check it out. I like it. The jackfruit is like very tender. It's like meat, tastes just like meat, right? I know in Cuba, of course, there's probably not a lot of like vegan options, but yo, if you know the right people, you might be able to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? We have the beans inside of the rice, and the plantain is like wrapped around it. This is a good appetizer to start off, or it could even be a meal if you're not that big like me. I usually don't like to like rip off the plantain, the fried plantain, but I'm doing it a little bit because I just want to show you guys how delicious it is. They wrap the plantain into like a circular shape, and then they put the rice and beans inside of it, and then you eat the rice and beans, and then you can probably eat the plantain at the end. So if you guys want to try Cuban food, come down here to Plantain Cafe. Come check it out. Cuban food is delicious. It reminds you somewhat of like other like Caribbean countries and black countries like Jamaica and Haitian food to some extent. It sort of reminds you of like the Bahama food, right? So as you guys know, there's a lot of people of African descent in Cuba as well. So yo, to all my Afro-Latinos and all my Afro-Cubans, yo, shout out. If you're in Columbus, come check out Plantain Cafe, downtown Columbus, on Gay Street. So we're leaving right now at Plantain Cafe. The people that scared me, they left. There was too many people looking at me when I was vlogging, and I was just like, yo, I never really had this many people looking at me like that. But it's really delicious. You guys should definitely go there. What I had was an appetizer. I only tried that because I usually go there a lot, and you know, I just didn't want to buy a lot because I'm like going to different places, trying different foods all day today. There's, we're actually about to go to Comfest. No, is it Comfest? Yeah, we're about to go to Comfest pretty soon, and I'm probably going to be eating there. And I'm not really that big, you know what I'm saying? Like, the max, I think I only weigh like 168 right now. Usually it's like between 165, 175, and I can't really eat that much food, you know what I'm saying? So, and I just had that Irish beer at the joint too. So if you ever want to have Cuban food, go definitely check it out. It's a dope spot, you know what I'm saying? You'll like it, you'll enjoy it. So the thing about it is that I think that there's like a lot of people that come down here. So like earlier they had, like I told you guys, they had like this long, like throughout the whole Gay Street, they had like this festival. Well, it wasn't a festival. It's like they do it every Tuesday and Thursday where they have stands, and the stands have like fresh produce and fruits. I came here after that because I didn't want to get caught up in like the rush, and you know, when people coming from work to go to lunch, they like rush all the way down here, so it's like mad crowded. So I don't want to come down here when it's mad crowded because, you know, it would just be so much to make these videos or whatever. So I came here like a little bit after, before people get off work, in between lunch and people getting off work. And also there's a lot of people going to Comfest today. So Comfest is more like a, I don't know when to say it like it, but if they have music and stuff, it's like sort of like a hippie fest. But that's why I came down here now, because, you know, I could show you guys the different restaurants without just it being mad packed and me not being able to find anywhere to sit. So guys, I hope you're enjoying it. Yo, I hope you're enjoying my city. We're gonna keep going to the next spot. Let's go. Also, there's a spot right here called, that I actually didn't go to today, but I've been here before, but it's an Argentina joint. And it's really good if you want to check out some Argentinian food. We had Cuban food. Check out Argentinian food if you want, you know what I'm saying, comfort food. And it's the D'Angelo family, you know what I'm saying? And I've been there a couple times. It's really good. So check it out, you know what I'm saying? They have like sampler joints, all kind of stuff. You can see the rib joint down there, you know what I'm saying? I heard the rib's good. I don't eat meat, but they said they were really good, so you should definitely check them out, you know what I'm saying? But also we're going to, nice bite. Yo, also we're gonna go check out the alley right here. So if you guys don't know, in Columbus we have like a lot of street art, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like dope graffiti artists that I know, and artists in general that's coming up, and they're doing like a lot of art and spray painting for the city. As the city grows, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have like more murals and stuff around the city. And you know, of course it's been here, but now Columbus has made it a point to push more art in the city, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a like artist city. There's a lot of like startups happening as far as like breweries and beers and art and crafts and all kind of stuff like that. So if you walk down this alley, actually this alley has has like festivals. I don't really know when they are. I don't keep up with festivals all like that somewhat. That's more like my cousin's field and league or whatever. But they have a lot of festivals. They're doing a lot of building right here too. I don't know exactly what it is, but they have some restaurants that are back here too, like Ringside Bar and Grill. You know, they got like Oliver's Burger down this joint. There's cars that be coming down this joint, but they can't come down here, so they can't kill me. But they're also doing like a lot of construction, if you guys didn't know. It's weird to see this like this part of the building like come across to the other side of the building, because this used to be just open. I remember they had festivals down here. They had like, I think a couple art festivals, if I'm correct, a long time ago. It's been years, I can't really remember, but we used to come down here, and they used to have like artist festivals where they had like art, music, like all throughout these alleys. So it was really dope, you know what I'm saying? Some inner city stuff. This mural right here, come on, when did this get here? Didn't see this. This is a dope mural. So you have Mike Tyson, and to be honest with you, who is that? Oh yeah, Buster Douglas, you know what I'm saying? So you have Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas fighting mural. Don't really know who painted this, but oh, Giovanni Paints. I don't think I know him, but it's dope though, nonetheless. So guys, this was my little tour of Gay Street in Columbus, Ohio. They have a lot of dope restaurants, a lot of like in the hole spots, a lot of cultural things on Gay Street throughout the whole city, really. But if you're downtown, I think that Gay Street might be one of the most cultural streets in downtown. As far as like you walk down there, you got Irish spot, then you got a Cuban, you know what I'm saying, Cubano spot. Then you got just all kind of different spots. You got Japanese ramen, you got everything you would ever want to eat. Probably right here you have American bistro, like mix of foods there. You just got all the spots that you want. So if you're in Columbus, Ohio, definitely come check out Gay Street and have a bite to eat, have a beer, kick it, you know what I'm saying? Also guys, I wanted to come in here and show you guys the zero wallets, you know what I'm saying? Less wallets, more cool. Yo, it's a shop right here where you can have super skinny wallets. It's really dope. I just wanted you guys to come in here and check it out. Don't really know who's in here right now, if there's actually anybody in here, but they have a lot of dope wallets.
Hello.
I'm good. How you doing? These are dope wallets.
Yeah, have you ever been in before?
Nah, I've never have. Yeah, I'm just getting footage if that's okay.
Out and about?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
definitely.
We gotta show you how they work real quick.
Okay, yeah. If you could.
So,
and what was
that
your
little
name?
guy is your shortcut. My name's Jessica.
Jessica? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Jessica.
so yeah, this little tab there is your shortcut, whatever card you want in there.
Okay.
And then everybody else, you just push them through. Do that kind of thing
That's
to find
dope.
what you're looking for. Then your cash, receipts, all that kind of stuff's in the back.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
Super simple.
Super simple?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
of course.
That's so dope. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So this would be probably really good for men because supposedly
for
we
sure.
lose everything, you know.
Oh, for sure. It's great for men. Women like them too, but they don't want to have a bag.
Right.
But yeah, all work the same. Make a couple different sizes depending what you want it for, but
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool.
Simple.
Cool. I appreciate the explanation.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Yo guys, I'm gonna have to get me one of these pretty soon because I'm sick of carrying like a heavy wallet, you know.
You are watching UBA. LB business. All right. Yeah. Black skin, black faces, black people make black magic. So pay me every fucking dime and add taxes. Copperfield.
All I gotta tell you guys, yo, we going to Comfest. That's what I'm trying to. I just have to say that. That's where we're going. Yo, what is Comfest to you? Comfest is like, I say it's like a. They have live music. It's like a hippie, sort of a hippie-ish event. Correct? Yes or no?
Yeah, man. Cause I mean, Confest. You know, Confest basically is. It's just an acronym, but it's short for a community festival.
Oh, community festival. I never knew that. Okay.
And you know, back in the day, you know, it was a big hippie festival. And it's like kind of like Woodstock in a sense, you know, like how Woodstock was in the 70s. But you know, throughout the years, it has changed, and you know, more people in the city, you know, from different backgrounds are coming down to Confest. You know what I mean? So you see different perspectives of the community here in Columbus,
Right.
and the representation of it. And it's more like a hippie fest, more your alternative type people come down here and kick it. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, back in the day, it was fun. I would say some other things, but you know, I don't want, you know, it's kind of like you have to see it for yourself. So
Yeah, don't.
yeah.
Yo, don't
But
ruin
yeah.
it. Don't ruin it. Today, when we're going right now, it's also only the first day, and a lot of people are still getting off work to come. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, I don't really know how packed it's going to be right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be dumb packed tomorrow. Who knows if we're coming back tomorrow or not? But that's a nice Hayabusa, Suzuki Hayabusa. But yeah, we're going to go down here and check it out and see what's going on at Comfest. People are just getting off work from downtown or whatever, so it's really right here next to downtown. I mean, it's sort of kind of like in between downtown and Victoria Village. Is this Victoria Village? Victoria Village, right?
Victoria Village in Short North.
In the Short North, yeah. So the Short North is over here, but Victoria Village is like to the right of it, and obviously it's called Victoria Village because they have like a lot of old school Victorian style houses. You know what I'm saying? That were like more European style. Victorian houses came from where? From England, maybe somewhere. Maybe I don't know.
I just say something like that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. And they're dumb expensive too. Like
Yeah.
they're mad expensive. I don't really know why, because to me those kind of houses are like, I feel like there's ghosts in those houses. You know what I'm saying? But people like it, I guess. You know, I like newer houses. But yeah, we're gonna go out here and check it out. I guess first day, Friday. We'll see how it goes. City, just something enough for the city. You know what I'm saying?
You know, as far as women in Columbus, Ohio, man, we got one of the most beautiful women, you know what I mean, ever. I mean, like, you know, I'm saying from my perspective as a melanated man, like, we got some beautiful sisters here, you know what I mean? And like, for real, man, from light skin to dark chocolate, man, you can have anything you want and anything you need. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I love my sisters in Columbus, Ohio, and you know, that's all I gotta say, man. For real.
So we're about to go see what this is about. So this area right here, if you guys don't know, is the short north. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little bit north from downtown. And so yeah, so this is the short north. You go up a little bit further. So the short north is in between Columbus, Ohio, downtown, and then campus. It's all really the same to me, like downtown to campus, but this is the short north. So there's like a lot of shopping. There's a lot of like upper class boutiques. There's a new ramen spot over there called Ampersand that I don't even know anything about. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a joint over there I need to go to called Black Brick, which I haven't gone to yet. But this is the city. And we are heading to ComFest right now to see what it looks like on a Friday night. And so yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yo, if you're a Buckeye, say O-H-I-O. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't even like really a Buckeye, is you? Is you? You like Michigan? Yo, last time I checked, man, he like Michigan, you know what I'm saying?
I'm from the city, man.
Oh, you
got a nickname, we call it Bucktown.
Well, give us the nicknames. Bucktown. C-Bus.
C-Bus.
I like the O. I call it the O. Like
Bus Town.
Bus Town. What is it?
Man, another thing, you know, the biggest small town in America.
Right. I love it.
Arc City.
Oh, you said Arc City?
Arc City.
Yo, of course, yeah. High five. Yo, high fives for everybody. All right. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We need to get them still drum joints. Yo, even though you came late to ComFest, son, I'm playing. I'm playing. Oh, they're killing the bikes out there. What up, man? You making Columbus look good. Right. I think that's my boy's Hayabusa right there, the white one. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Oh, my fault. I'm saying I never want my girl to give me a girl name.
Right, because what would it be?
His girl name is not Chevina. Don't say that.
Cheviana.
Cheviana. Oh, y'all wildin'.
Cheviana. Oh. Cheviana.
Nah, don't say that. Come on.
What happened to all of those young lovers? Just 'cause it's made
Looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now you're out here looking like regret. Ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. And I'll pay back, 'cause baby, I'm the baddest. You in with a savage, can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy.
We're about to go to, where we about to go to, yo? We about to go to Riverside. So we're going to Riverside, and we're about to go to this dope sky bar. So if you don't know what a sky bar is, it's a bar in the sky, you know what I'm saying? And how do you pronounce it again? It's Vessel?
It's called Vaso. I think it's called Vaso.
Vaso.
It's in a new downtown Dublin area, you know what I mean? So
Exactly. So it's a new downtown Dublin area, and it's on Riverside. So downtown Dublin is on the left side of the river, and this is on the right side of the river. So we're about to go up there. We have a lot of sky bars popping up in Columbus, you know what I'm saying? We've always had them, but, you know, we have a lot more since the city's growing at a pretty good pace. So we're about to go check it out right now. I think they sell like Spanish tapas or whatever you call it. I think it's called tapas. So it's like little finger foods, and they probably have meals, but I think it's like Spanish influence, and Spanish in the sense of European Spanish, like from Spain, the original Spanish people, not like people from South America or Central America or the Caribbean, even though some of their ancestors are Spanish because they came from Europe and they took over those lands and put people in slavery and colonized them. So yeah, some people in South America, Central America, and the Caribbean are of Spanish descent. But that's where we're going right now, you know what I'm saying? And they serve drinks and things of that nature. So how you feeling about that, man?
Never hung up in that area, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's like I drove past it, but it's like my first time like going to kick it up there. So, you know, see what it's like.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see what it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to work around that area, but this new like part we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like the new sky bar we're going to, this is all new development. So in this area, maybe in the last, I don't want to call it, but I would say in like the last year or two, you know, the whole city of Columbus is growing, so they're building everywhere. So this is like a new development of like stores and restaurants and, you know, sky bars and dope stuff like that. I think they're actually building a bridge across the river too that people can walk over. I don't think cars can go on it, but they can walk over. But anyways, this is where we're about to go to, and they're playing house music tonight, correct?
Yeah.
So they're playing house music. So you know we from the Midwest, we love house music. Maybe some people in the Midwest don't love house music, but if you don't know, house music comes from Chicago, and obviously that's in the Midwest too, our region. I know some people watch me that are not in America. So in our region, which is right next to the East Coast, you know, you have Ohio, you have Indiana, you have Michigan on top of Ohio, you have Illinois, which is where Chicago's at, next to Indiana, Minnesota, and what else? Wisconsin, Iowa, all these Midwest cities, right?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Even Nebraska, which is funny to me because I
Madison,
never used to.
Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You know some people up in Wisconsin?
I know a couple people that work with us from that area.
I went through Wisconsin. Wisconsin was cool. You know what I'm saying?
There's one dude I work with, man. He's like, man, that's all thing he talks about all day, because he's from Milwaukee. All thing he talks about all day is drinking beer, because you know that's one of the brewery capital. Used to be the brewery capital a long time ago, and you know they love eating cheese up there, man.
Of course,
like,
they produce a lot of cheese there.
So yeah, man, it's just like this person, man. He's like, man. You know what I mean? He talk about all the different type of cheeses and Asian cheeses. I'm like, bro, like, really
like you loving
on
this
the
cheese right now.
Man. Like, bro, I never met nobody that loved cheese so much like him. So
right. So we're about to go listen to house music up there, guys. We're gonna see how it's like. It's sort of a upper class place. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what it's like. We're gonna listen to house music up there, kick it, have some drinks, have some food, maybe. Who really knows yet? But enjoy the ride.
I know that I need you now. The key that I won't forget, but you're lost in Paris. Lost in Paris. I hope that you're warm and safe. The memory that I can't replace, but you're lost in Paris. That I won't forget, but you're lost in Paris. Lost in Paris. I hope that you're warm and safe. The memory that I can't replace, but you're lost in Paris. All the love in a lost place, goddamn, got me running around in a race race. Say grace, but I fell in love with a small waist. Let me start, yeah right. Young, all the love in a lost place, goddamn, got me running around in a race race. Say grace, but I fell in love with a small waist. Let me start, yeah right. Shot me in my heart in a hurricane. She's so fly like a dove, that's a dove face. I know what she get now, but this ain't her birthplace. Top, don't tell her, but it's her fault. I know that I need you now. The key that I won't forget, but you're lost in Paris. I hope that you're warm and safe. The memory that I can't replace, but you're lost in Paris.
Juniper downtown is dope. Yeah, it's dope.
It's like that's like the city view, right? This is like the park.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, it's a cool view. It's like
Yeah.
a whole world up here.
Oh yeah, this is dope. What you gotta say, man? What you gotta say, man?
I mean, I'm drinking some Cologne right now, man.
Okay. Living your best life?
The lime with the coconut and twisted
Oh,
all
okay. I'm gonna get you. You want the same thing? So what you think about that spot, man?
I mean, spot's nice, man. Like for real.
That's that Ohio living right there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we living good in Ohio too. You know what I'm saying? We living good in Ohio too.
Shit, you know what I mean?
If you get money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty nice, man. I can't front.
Word. We out of here. Take care, brothers. So yo, we're leaving Vaso right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is that how you say it? Vaso? Vaso. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where we going now? We going to campus? We going downtown? Where we going? Well, wherever it might be. Yo. Let's complain. Let's complain. Let's complain. Oh, if haze they're not. All right. Keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it all reality with y'all. It's nice. It's on the roof.
That was on the other side, man.
Don't kill us. It was nice, right?
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. I'm not gonna complain. You know, I like to complain, so I'm not gonna complain.
I'm not.
You're not? Okay. You happy? Okay. You're not full yet, though.
Who?
You.
See, I'm not full.
This is a Pins in Dublin. Is it Pins? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I said you didn't get nothing to eat yet. You want the food truck right here? Let's look at the food truck. Probably nothing. I don't know if you want anything there. Oh, so this is the other side?
No, this is the 16 wood.
Oh, okay. So this is definitely not my Acura NSX. Can't even afford it, right? 160 something, $168,000 I think starting out. But it's nice, you know what I'm saying? I was hating on this Acura NSX. I'm a car guy, so I like the old NSX. But you know, when you see it in person, it's pretty nice. I still don't know how I feel about the hybrid, the whole hybrid system, the electric motors. Back at it again today, guys. Today we're going to the art festival in Columbus, Ohio. I haven't been for a minute. Check out this dope mural behind me. This area is called Franklinton. But we're going right now to the art festival, so, you know, just join me on this Columbus, Ohio tour. It's right on the west side, and it's like going across the river, so it's like on the west side and downtown. Check out the mural again. You know, this vlogging life. But let's go check the festival out and see what kind of art they have. It's been a while since I've been here, like I said, so I really don't know what kind of art they're gonna have. It goes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I ain't fucking with it, ladies. I heard you talking to the ladies. I see you walking with that lady. I heard you stalling with a lady. I ain't fucking with it, ladies. I ain't fucking with it, ladies. I see you stalling with a lady. What's I calling up the ladies? What's I dealing with the ladies? Kicking with the ladies. Fucking with the ladies. Trying to fuck the babies. Trying to fuck the babies. Trying to fuck the body gay, baby. She ain't low with it. Ooh, bitch, I got it wrong. Feel like, ooh, and I bought it booze. I don't know, bitch, I'm understanding. I just know my pocket so big, pocket bigger than my bitch. Pocket bigger
So guys, now we're leaving the art festival. We came a little early. I think it was gonna rain, so there wasn't too many people out here. But I might come back tomorrow, might not, don't know. But that's a little taste of the art festival. There's a lot of different kind of exhibits and things going on. You can hear the train behind me probably, you know what I'm saying? We're close to the inner city, so the train's coming by. But yeah, if you like art, if you're ever in Columbus, check out the art festival. It happens this month, which is June. And I might come back tomorrow, like I said, but I don't know because I have a lot of things to do. But it's dope. There's a lot of different arts, wood art, metal art, any kind of art you can think of. And right next to it, they have like a creative area where you can go inside and there's like a bunch of local independent artists too that you can support, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? Because doing things locally, supporting local people is good. That leads to more entrepreneurs, more companies and stuff coming out of local places. So if you're ever here, go check it out. It's really dope. Really? 25 cents only give you 5 minutes? Yo guys, we back at it again another day.
We just wanted to play music for the people and bring a little joy, a little wellness to you. So show out, clap hands, dance, act like y'all don't know your names, and then run your names after the song's over.
Continue this tour of my city, Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to this spot. It's called Condado, which to me has the best tacos I ever had. Best tacos in Ohio, hands down. Go check them out. They originally started in the Short North, I think in 2014. Short North is between campus, Ohio State, and Columbus downtown. So usually I go to the one in Short North. I haven't really been to the one downtown. I think they have 3 or 4 locations in Columbus. So the one is downtown. Then they have another one on High, and they're both on High. They're all of them on a High Street, right? So you start at downtown, then you go north from downtown, that Condado, and then you go to North Short, or it's not in Short North, but it's, well, yeah, it is in Short North. It's at the end of Short North. There's the second Condado, and then the third one is where I'm at right now. So I'm in Clintonville, which is a little bit past campus, but it's sort of kind of like campus, and it's like an urban suburb. So let's go check out some of these tacos. I've had better burritos, but when it comes to tacos, yo, when you come to Columbus, you gotta go to Condado. Let's go check out these tacos, yo. They got taco. Yeah. Now? In a minute. Yo guys, we're killing the game right here.
They say it's in the pudding, this is all proof. People doing what they shouldn't, that's on you. I ain't in it for the funding, but it's all loot. Just trying to get it in abundance till it's going through. Shit, I grab a mic and catch a lawsuit. Killing dreams, pulling strings on a lost tooth. I used to ball hoop on the side that the moss grew. The me save days came to depart. Truth. Ooh. Grew to making smart moves, only part-time, rhyming the craziest haikus, all shoot. Don't be mad cause it's all true, fraud proof, what I came with, what it cost you. Trying to make a profit is a cold game. Funny how the whack shit get the most plays. I'll probably go from a struggle to low wage, cause when the last time a rap guy died of old age.
So guys, we're at the Lincoln Theater. Hopefully you can hear me because this car is coming by and I'm in my convertible, but we're at Lincoln Theater. Lincoln Theater was created in 1928, and it was a theater that was created for African Americans on the east side of Columbus to have their own place to have plays, have theater, have movies. You know, they show movies. Especially now, they still show movies. I think sometimes they show movies for like as low as $1, I want to say. And sometimes you can watch 2 movies. But it has a long historical history. We're on the east side of Columbus, short east side, lower east side of Columbus. Well, the lower, short east side of Columbus. And this is the Lincoln area. So Lincoln Theater has been here, like I said, since 1928. So it's a historical point, especially for African Americans. Majority of African Americans, people of African descent in Columbus, live on the east side and the north side. Even though there's big populations of black people from different nationalities in the south side of Columbus and on the west side of Columbus, majority of the city of people of African descent live on the east side and north side. So if you come here, this is definitely a place you want to go to and check out. I'm about to go into Lincoln Cafe, and Lincoln Cafe it used to be called Zanzibar. There's an African cultural night tonight. It used to be called Zanzibar, but they changed the name to Lincoln Cafe. I don't exactly know why. But for all the OGs from Columbus, you probably knew it as Zanzibar, and then maybe it was even called something before that. I really don't know. You know, I'm only but so old. But yeah, we're gonna go up in here and we're gonna see what the African night is looking like. So let's go.
Baby boy, your love got me tripping on you. You know your love is big enough, make me tripping on you. It's big enough, got me tripping on you. Tripping on you. My fat boy tripping on you. Tripping on you. My fat boy tripping on you. Tripping on you. You know you cool when now you waiting, but I act a fool when I don't get it.
A brave young woman who risked her life for millions of girls around the world to thrive. To get an education in societies that systematically don't want girls to see the light. I stand with Malala because I too now know that our education is worth the fight. I remember the days when mom and dad couldn't pay the fees. Through it all, my parents knew an elevated mind was worth the risks. Baya Sosa watched her brothers go to school, while she stayed home, cleaned the house, washed the dishes, and prepared to be a grown man's tool. She was held captive at home while she watched her male counterparts roam free, like fish caught in a net, removed from the sea. How can a bird fly without wings? Think about it. Will you be where you are today if you weren't given the freedom to think? Many girls are not given the opportunity to unlock their capability, even though they can move mountains with their insurmountable abilities.
It's gonna be a lovely day. Good afternoon. Hey, I see you back to you. That's when I say, just say, I must make out.
Making love, hey, when we with two of us. Everything I need is between your thighs. Hey, every time I think of when it's mine, I feel it. You're all I want. You got it. You could have thought I'd get you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Who could have thought I'd get you?
Thank you.
OT, OT.
There's not much time when you go
OT,
one piece.
I pray.
Everybody, hey.
I need a one dance. Hey.
One more time before I go. I bow and stay and hold on. I need one dance. Got Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. I bow and stay and hold on to me. Ladies. Baby, I like your style. Yeah, you got it. I want to hear it. One more time. Hey. Baby. Hey. Strength and guidance. Only wishing for my friends.
And then the right dance. I had to bust up the silence. Hey.
You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you get mistakes, we blind me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time, that's why I need a one dance. Gotta hit a scene in my hand. One more time before I go. Our powers taking control on me. I need a one dance. Gotta hit a scene in my hand. One more time before I go. I have powers taking a hold on me. Baby, I like your style. Baby, I like your style.
Yo guys, it's nighttime. You can probably tell. We're at an event that I used to go to. It's called Hips. They play 90s, 2000s, and even current hip hop, R&B. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you ever come to Columbus, you should definitely check out the event. It happens once a month. And hopefully by the time you watch this video, it's still happening. But there's usually 2 to 3 DJs. It's mad dope. Mad people come out, especially in the summertime, springtime. It's like between spring and summer right now. So you guys will definitely enjoy it. You'll have a good time. You'll dance. Everybody here dances. They have a good time. They kick it. So please come check it out. And I hope you guys are enjoying this Columbus, Ohio, my city trip. You know what I'm saying? And yo, let's go.
Man, I was gonna say, hey, not much I can say right now.
I don't think they can see us, bro. They really can't see us.
Only thing I can say, man.
It's the beginning. Tell you it's the beginning of the. It's the beginning of the show. They can't even see you, but it's okay.
It's the beginning of the show.
Let me see the Browns.
Yeah. You know,
Okay,
you gotta represent. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Odell Beckham, man. Welcome to Ohio.
Any petty Peter Pettigrew can get the pesticide, the best alive. Glory to the breath of life. Jesus take the wheel, I'm being breathalyzed. Deception set the line and severed ties, so that was set for life. Heaven going nuts like I accepted Christ. For one sheep, the good shepherd left him jeopardized and gave a second try. Took another look at how I measure time. Count on being mesmerized, so highly he's exalted. Thank you for the triumphs. Teach me through the losses. My heart bleeds off and I pour it out on your altar. The cost has been paid, but what's all of me have to offer? I thought he would Indian give as many times as I faltered. I'd like to give a shout out to my mama, though I'm actually foster. Bending backwards like it's practicing posture. Back to the gospel, God help us and bring deliverance like when the mail come. It takes some time to slow it down if you have to. Hardly obligated, my time is wasted, I'm bad news. No need for conversation, cause I'll eventually fall through. They say a man and his word is a false truth. Breastplate of righteousness on, don't let it come off you. I wish my spirit breathed loyalty. Walking through brothels, please plant the seed. Lead foot, gang, green and cilantro. Ready for your blessing, get your ponchos. I'm known to rock a set through any time zone. Eyes closed, the divine flow. Tell me, are you blind or you blindfold?
Back at it again today in my city. Yo, where we going today?
We're going to Cloud City, which is this event that's on the bottoms, and I really don't know too much about it. I just know that they're having gamers there and music and directors there that, you know, they're into the arts. Basically, it's basically like, you know, artists that want to have ideas to build a city, you know what I mean? So that's the gist behind Cloud City. So
okay, so we're going to Cloud City. It's an event called Cloud City. It's in our city, as you know, Cloud City. Nah, our city's not called Cloud City, but that's a dope name, whoever created that. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the trip, the video of my city, and let it go.
There's a multi-sensory experience, but it's all based on the color you pick. So how are you feeling tonight?
Pick color. What did my cousin pick?
Oh shit!
I gotta go with it. Yo, Asaru.
This is your color, man. This is your color.
Word, whatever. Let's see, green.
Green.
Money. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Oh.
All right, so green tint, multi-sensory experience.
Okay.
Just show them your color, and they'll have some for you when you get there.
Cool.
You can sign in at that
Laptop. Okay. Word.
About yourself, go to the purple and green overhang. You get a birthday reading and a VR type experience. So please explore.
Jidipsu. What up, guys? I'm here with Charlie. Today, what up? Sorry, my fault. Say what's up, Charlie.
What's up, y'all? AKA Semi Boy.
Exactly. He actually has a YouTube channel as well, you know what I'm saying? So go check him out. I know he isn't uploading in a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a good ass minute. But it's getting there. It's getting there.
Exactly. I'm trying to coach him up, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that he makes more videos. But today, guys, we're trying Cambodian food. Say a couple things in Cambodian for the Cambodian viewers, you know what I'm saying?
Jiripsu, Suksabait and all Knia. Yeah, man, that's all I got for real.
Exactly, yo, Jidipsu, we're about to go eat some saikmon.
Some bai.
Some bai.
Some skull.
Some skull, right, saiko. So nah, I'm not gonna eat saiko because I'm vegan. Saiko is beef, right?
Yeah, saiko is beef.
Okay. So yeah, we're about to go try Cambodian food. I brought my boy Charlie out here. You guys know how much I love the Cambodian community. I was raised in the Cambodian community, just like the black community, so the Cambodian community is very, very near and dear to my heart. I'm about to drop a tear, yeah?
Yeah, we about to be like this. We used to be like this and this, or now we'll be like this.
Exactly.
Jiripsu.
So yo guys, we're gonna go try some Cambodian food. Let's go.
Let's go.
Jidipsu again, guys. I love saying Jidipsu, you know what I'm saying? Is it?
It's what's Jidipsu is?
Jidipsu is.
It's almost like the best greeting is either that or Suksabai. Suksabai is like, are you good?
Right.
Jidipsu is like, welcome.
Got you, right. Welcome, Jidipsu. Yeah, Jidipsu. Cambodian people are gonna be like, yo, this Kamau person, you know what I'm saying? But yo, guys, we are here for our first Cambodian mukbang. It's a mukbang, yo. I'm really excited right now, for real. This is probably the most excited I've been, and last night was a long night. We have the tofu. Oops, let me see if I can grab it. Okay, let's see this, guys. It's stuck together.
It might break your chopstick.
Right, it might break my hand. You know what I'm saying? Then guys, there we go.
Popping out.
Right, it's hard, yo. It's hard. Right, and we have the tofu spring roll.
Yeah, tofu spring roll
with the peanut sauce. I hope it's peanut sauce.
It has like rice noodles in there.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Lettuce.
Tofu. Spring. What is it called? Sprouts.
Bean sprouts.
Bean sprouts. Yeah, bean sprouts. And then we have peanut sauce. Is that peanut sauce?
That's peanut sauce.
Yo, look at you boys, man. We're killing the game out here. So yo, guys, let's get into it right now and let's start this vegan mukbang. What are you going to start out with? Not vegan mukbang. I'm tripping. I'm Cambodian mukbang.
Cambodian mukbang.
I've been saying
vegan. My food.
Right. I've been saying vegan too much.
I think I'm gonna start off with the soup here. I think this is the Phnom Penh noodle soup.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Before it gets hot, or before it gets cold, before it gets hot.
Word.
So I lied. I think.
I'm sorry. I'm just going in. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like.
Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna just. We're just gonna go in.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna go in there.
You're just gonna go in there.
Just go in there.
Yo, go in there. Oh man. Yo, I'm sorry I didn't mean to start without you, but.
It's cool, man. And I think you just.
Oops.
Okay, honestly, I've never had pho or katil for my folks out there to go.
I think this is the first time I've ever had katil to go too.
Yeah, and I just, I think it's a mortal sin. If my mom found out I was doing this, probably whack me with a bamboo stick.
Right. Right, it's like
that's facts.
It's like black people with like what would it be? What would
flip-flops, sandals?
Yeah. It's almost like black people putting like sweet potatoes in a burrito.
That's another thing, man. That's what I like about like blacks and Asians, especially Southeast Asians. We beat our kids.
We do,
and we don't hide it.
No, we don't.
We don't hide it.
Yeah, I used to get beat when I was a kid.
Yeah, as soon as I said something back to my mom, she'll find a twig back of my neck.
I know Cambodian parents. I know Cambodian. I live with Cambodian people, for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
So I was treated like a kid too, and I'm like, oh, this is very familiar. Getting beat up by mama.
Yeah.
Yo, Cambodian world and the black world, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, look where I'm at today. We on a rooftop,
chilling,
mukbanging.
I'm really enjoying myself right now. So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
How did it feel to like grow up being Cambodian and like knowing that you had your own language and your own culture? Because for us, like obviously there's African Americans and other people from Africa. You know, everybody went through colonization and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But you know, having your language and knowing how to speak your tongue, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had that. I mean, I sort of had it in a way, like with some of my uncles and stuff, but not necessarily like everybody in my family, majority. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like growing up, honestly, man, once upon a time I was an introvert. I mean, I think there's a lot of Asian kids. I mean, our families kind of grew up that way. I mean, culturally, Cambodians, we're just naturally introverted.
Right. That's so true, actually.
We just keep to ourselves, man. So growing up, man, I was almost kind of embarrassed to even say
you're Cambodian.
I'm Cambodian. You know, I speak another language. I was trying so hard to fit in. I went to all white school.
Right.
So
right,
you know,
right.
I was trying to be as white as possible.
Right. He went to Gangsal school.
Yeah, Gangsal school. Which
Gangsal means the white people or white Americans.
Yeah, white Americans. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's definitely a little different growing up. But now, man, especially with the new generation, I'm starting to see that
it's cool to be Cambodian.
Yeah, it's cool to be Cambodian. And food. I don't know if it's food flying out of my mouth.
I'm eating more than you. You got food flying out your mouth.
Like the new generation, man, they're all about it. They got, especially those college kids at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. KHSA.
Oh yeah, KHSA. Yeah. I think when we had like African nights and like Black student organization, they had like some things with them every month. I never went though.
Yeah, and it's cool because they're putting it out there. You know, they're repping it.
Right.
Holding events together, showcasing like a lot of talents, Cambodian talents in Columbus. Whether it be like art, music, dance, you know, they're just showcasing all of that. So it's pretty cool, man. Shout out to them.
Definitely. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the Khmer people in Columbus, really around the whole world. I'm sorry, I make a joke.
No, you good.
But I love Khmer people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I feel you. It's sort of a travesty. Like, it's very rare that I meet a Khmer person that doesn't know Cambodian at least a little bit.
Right.
But I have met one or two, you know what I'm saying? And I just look at them and they're like, man, you know more Khmer than I do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think that's what it is too, because you know a lot of us are first generation, second generations from the Khmer Rouge,
right.
Where you know they had the whole genocide thing, and that's just something that, like, honestly, my dad has never spoken to me about it.
Right.
As much as I asked as a kid, man, he just never said it. He doesn't talk about it. It's just something they don't talk about.
Right.
So I think a lot of it is now that they're all just trying to forget and build their lives, whereas now I'm starting to see the younger generation, a lot of us are going back to the homeland.
Right.
And seeing the museums where, you know, they did all of the torture stuff and seeing Angkor Wat.
Yep.
And
Angkor Wat's beautiful, man.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful.
Crazy. I almost died there.
Word.
But matter of fact, I almost died there.
Yeah, you almost died back in, well, you tell them the story.
So, if you've ever been to Angkor Wat, it's a giant temple, hundreds and hundreds of acres of just land and temples, and just, it's huge. And once you get into the core of Angkor Wat, there's this temple, and I swear to you, the stairs are about 89 degrees.
I heard. I've never been yet, but I want to go.
And they don't have like poles. I heard they put poles now for the little stairway up to the highest temple part. And you literally got to climb this thing with two hands. And I was like 13 years old. Just a little devious. Mom telling me not to.
Right, and you still did it.
And I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
Just because I was also. That's when I first bought my camera too. So I was like, man, I got to get this shot.
Right.
And
anything for the shot.
Anything for the shot, yeah. So I'm climbing up here, man, and apparently it just rained or something. So my foot was slipping, and then I get to the top, and I'm just like lightheaded. I don't know what it was. I was just lightheaded because it's a lot of stairs. It's about 20, 30, and you're climbing these stairs. Right. But funny thing, the whole reason why they made that so the high priest could only be the one to go up there.
Oh.
So that's why they made it such a struggle.
That's dope.
So you had to be the high priest to go up to the very top of the temple.
Right. Like most societies.
Yeah, most societies. So.
Right.
And even then, in that movie, if you ever watched that film, I watched it with my mom actually, and she was telling me how it's pretty accurate, but you can tell that they held back in the movie. But she said it's a lot worse than what they showed.
Right.
And what they showed on the film was was terrible. I mean, they were killing kids.
Yeah.
So it's terrible, man.
Yeah, and I think what it is also is that, you know, when you said that about like Year Zero and everything that happened back in Cambodia, also, if I'm correct, there's an old Khmer, like old Cambodian that mostly like the older generation might know, like words, because I've learned words that are only from the older generation that maybe younger people don't really say as much. Is that correct? Like there's like old Cambodian?
There's like, well, nowadays we have, for one, Cambodian. It's not really it's an old language. Yeah. So there's a lot of words that are new, right? That we just don't have a word for.
Yeah, like you guys don't have a word for like dog or cat or something, right? Or there's some animals.
No. We don't have a word for snow.
For snow, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
For snow.
We have words for ice, which is takot. And takot is actually the combination of tuk is water, and kot is like solid. So it's like
solid water.
Solid water. So that's ice.
I love that.
But then, but I remember I was FaceTime. I have a cousin who lives in Cambodia. He's about 18 years old. And he lives in Cambodia still. Just got married and everything. Married at 18, man.
He's living a life.
Yeah, he's living a life.
But, man, Cambodian girls is beautiful.
Oh my god.
Especially back in Cambodia. Guys, I dated Cambodian girls before. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but you learn something new. But I've dated Khmer girls, and I really love Cambodian girls for real, you know what I'm saying? Because just the way that Cambodian girls are brought up, the respect that they have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I seen one of my homeboys, he went back to Cambodia, got a wife. I think they came back here and then he moved back. But like, no offense to him, and you know who you are, and I love you, I grew up with you. But like, you're not that smooth for a guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it in the nicest way I can.
You got no game.
Yeah, you have no game, and it's like
can't get no girls.
Right, and and his wife is beautiful. He went back to Cambodia, from the countryside, and he was just telling me like a lot of girls in the countryside, just Cambodia in general, but a lot of girls from the countryside, they're very like humble, traditional. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously they know how to do things more like traditional than people that live in the city or whatever. And I was just like, you know what, Cambodia, I'm about to get that one-way ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yo,
and so
know what network you on right now? Yo, Somali girls, they're going up in your DMs
then,
now. You know what I'm saying?
And then I started renting properties and stuff, man, and getting to know these girls. Cool as hell. Just cool, man. And bad. And bad. But just cool, man. Ethiopian girls, man. Like, I had this one of my homegirls came over one day. She's a homegirl though, but I'll be following her on like social media and stuff. Friends are.
Oh my god.
I'll be trying to tell her to put me on. And they're living life. They living life like Instagram models. Which I even think like culturally they're kind of stepping out of that because I feel like that wouldn't like pictures and stuff weren't okay, right?
Well, I think you know. Yeah, I think you're right about that. You know what I'm saying? I think that Ethiopia. And I know this very well. I mean, from what I can remember, especially growing up, you know, I have like Eritrean family, you know what I'm saying, on my dad's side. So, like, what I can say is that I think Ethiopia and Eritrea have always been like a little bit more open and free than some other African countries. You know what I'm saying? At least like, I would say like in the last 100 years, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, when you go further back, it's like different countries, different tribes, all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But in the last 100 years, I think that Somalia would probably be the most like strict African culture there is. You know what I'm saying? Like Somalia. I don't really know too many other African countries that are that as strict. I think Somalia might be the number one strict country in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more so for like Somali people than like Ethiopian and Eritrean people.
And they're strict with just females though, right?
Yeah.
Majority of the time.
Well, because of religion. You know what I'm saying? They you know, throughout Africa there's you know, Muslim religion, there's Christian religion, there's traditional African religions. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, people that are everything. There's Rastafaris, there's people that are Buddhists, and like people don't realize that. They just think that like all black people around the world are just like Christian or Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of funny because it's the same with Cambodians. I mean,
true.
They, you know, growing up, females are, you know, the parents are like pounding education. Yep. And you're gonna get married to whoever I tell you to get married to.
Soup, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. But now, you know, even for me, personally speaking, being Cambodian, you know, I understand that they were like kind of pounding education in me, which, you know, college just wasn't for me, man. It just wasn't for me. I mean, I know I have the wits for it. I know I could probably do it, but it's just not for me, man. I'd rather do what I'm doing now, which is, you know, business and real estate.
Right.
And I just don't need a degree for it, man. And, you know, making a living. But I think we kind of struggle because that's what our parents built in these principles.
Education.
Which is, like I said, go to school.
Of course. But I mean, I think, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think that you don't always have to go to an institution to be educated. Like, education comes from, like, knowledge and learning something. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you have the internet, you have YouTube, you have, I mean, literally everything's at your fingertips. So I never, it's crazy to me that some people look down on people that don't go to school or people that do go to school. Like, I look at the person's character and who they are and their morals and values. You know what I'm saying? Like, but some of the dumbest people is in school. You know what I'm saying? And people just, I got a degree. Like, but you're not cultured as far as the world. You're out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're stuck up. And half the time, they don't even know anything outside of what they do. Sometimes they don't even know what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think the other thing, too, is, like, when you get a degree, you don't know what to do with it after.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't know how to, for one, to get a job, you need to sell yourself.
Right, of course.
And they just don't teach that. And I somehow, out of trial and error, just kept getting better and better and better at...
That's what it is, trial and error.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not knocking anyone with a degree or anything.
Nah. Yo, get your degree, baby girl. You know what I'm saying?
Because we love smart girls.
Hey, pull up.
Tights.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Pull up in the Lex and scoop your boy up. You know what I'm saying? You know, we love Japanese cars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, love them.
Yo, guys, I think we didn't even tell you either that we're drinking Thai tea. So this is like Thai tea with like soy milk and tea. Do you know what kind of tea it is? I mean, is it just called Thai tea or is it like a certain type of...
So, Thai tea, it's actually pretty crazy how it's made. It's a bunch of like spicy seasonings, like almost the same ones you put in curry. So you have like, you know, star anise, and those spices, they crush them up, put them in a tea bag, and they steep them, kind of like regular tea. And after that, they add a little bit of sugar, and then that's why it's orange, because it's spices. So without the cream or the almond milk, it doesn't like, it kind of calms it down, calms the spices down a bit.
Yeah.
But if you had less and less of that,
it'd be spicier.
It'd be tangy.
Oh yeah, it'd be tangy. Yeah.
It'd be like,
It reminds me of like Somali tea in a way, like sheh.
Is that?
It's like spices. It's sort of like they use the same like spices on meat. You know what I'm saying? Like they put it on meat. You know?
Yeah.
Huh. It's a really good taste. Like it has like a. Let me taste it again so I can explain it to him. It always. Yeah, it's like you could tell if it didn't have as much milk, it would be spicy. Actually, that's a good way that they made this drink because it's like you had to add milk to it. I don't see anything else that you could add to it unless you know what I'm saying. Like it dilutes it nicely, and it has like a very sweet. Like now it's not very sweet. It's just like a hint of sweet and like a hint of spice. It's delicious and it's orange.
It's funny because there's a lot of history when it comes to like food.
Yeah.
And a lot of like Cambodian food, man. It's just made with what they had at the time.
Of course.
And you know, especially going through the wars and stuff, it was just like all we got is flour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some noodles out of it. Whatever herbs that we can find.
Yep.
Lemongrass. They turn that into a broth, and now you have numpachok, which is like this green curry noodles. Which we did order that.
Did we?
She never gave it to us.
Huh. She played us.
I just realized I ordered that for that reason.
Oh yeah, you did. I don't know.
Anyways, we don't have it, but it's this green curry soup that we really didn't get it. Either we forgot, they forgot.
Yeah.
And a lot in the other times is I don't know if you guys are familiar with congee, which is like
I don't think I've ever had congee. To be honest.
Which is a babal.
Oh yeah, babal. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just that's not really like a dish. That was a dish because it's just water and rice.
Yeah.
It's just diluted rice and it's just mushed up, and that's just because that's all we had to eat.
Right. It sort of reminds it like does it have the texture of like grits sort of?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Almost. Yeah.
Got you.
And they would just eat that with whatever is available. I mean,
survival food.
Survival food. Yeah. But now, like when I have that, that's like my
It's a comfort food.
Comfort food, yeah. You know, when I'm a little off from being having a good night. You know,
Right.
I'll wake up, I'm like, man, and I'll make some babal and put you back on your feet. But man, that dish itself just has so much history to it, just because, you know, back then these refugee camps they gave you rice, and it's a little bit.
Right.
So how are you gonna make yourself full? You're just gonna dilute it with water.
Yeah.
And that's how you're gonna get full. You just eat watered down rice because a lot of that rice soaks up that water, and that's why it does get mushy. And that's how people would survive in the refugee camps. And so they could probably make rice just like this, but that's not gonna fill you up.
Right.
It's gonna fill you up if you water it down a little bit more, and that's gonna make your day last a little bit longer.
That's dope. I mean, in a respectful way.
Yeah,
you
in
know
a
what I'm saying?
respectful way.
Like,
But like now, and like I said, that's one of my favorite dishes now.
Right.
And especially just knowing the history behind that, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people don't realize is that, like, for instance, like even for us, like chitlins, you know what I'm saying? I don't eat chitlins. I'm just going to put a disclaimer right
Vegan.
there. Yeah, right. But even when I eat meat, I never eat chitlins. It's more of like a Southern black people thing, you know what I'm saying? Or like, but like no one wanted to eat chitlins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in slavery, like no one looked at that part and was like, oh, like this is delicious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a throwaway part or whatever. But obviously because of like the time, you know what I'm saying? And you had to make nothing out of something or something out of nothing. Sorry, guys.
Let it out.
Yeah, I'm crying over here. You know what I'm saying? Like the history. You know what I'm saying? But they turned nothing into something by, you know, cleaning the intestines and, you know, turning it into a dish. You know what I'm saying? And a dish that tastes very good, I heard. I've never had it in my life. But I heard when you clean it, you fry it, or you boil it, and you put like sauce on it, it's delicious. I've never had it. Probably never will have it in my life either.
With some Red Hot Franks.
Right.
It goes crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, right.
But I wouldn't knock it till you try it, but if you don't, you don't.
Uh-huh.
And that's another thing, man. Columbus, we're so diverse with foods.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
You can go to any city, part of town,
Yeah.
and they'll have at least an Asian spot, Mexican spot, African spot, Italian spot.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It is, and I think a lot of people, because whatever your palate is, but I think a lot of people need to step outside their box and actually like try new foods. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's times like, I mean, let's be real here. You know, when I first tried Cambodian food, like when I first tried kathil, I think that, and then what else? Oh, what's the fish joint? Bahok.
Bahok.
Bahok. Yeah, Bahok. When I had Bahok, I ain't gonna front. That was a new one for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was scared.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what Bahok is, it's pretty much just whatever fish is available, and they ferment it in a jar. And so they like debone it, or I don't even know if they debone it, but ferment it in a jar for years, like 10 plus years. The longer you ferment it, the better it is. It's the wine of Asia.
Yeah,
Cambodia, I meant.
Cambodia, yeah.
And I'm telling you, you bring a jar that's 15 plus years, you bring it over to my mom's house, family's mouth is watering. But it smells. But here's the thing: it's like
chillins. It's like chillins.
It smells, but when you kind of grow, it grows on you.
Of course.
And you know it's weird. It's just I don't know really what it is. I think it's just cut up, minced up fish, put in a jar with like vinegar and fish sauce or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's vinegar. Because when I had Bohawk, you mind if I have one of these cucumbers?
Go ahead.
When I had Bohawk, man, I was just like, oh snaps, sorry. When I had Bohawk, man, I was just like, yo, this is let me get my chopsticks together.
This is rich.
This is this is I don't know how to say it in a nice way. Yeah, like this is this is decadent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and every dish has Bohawk in it.
Right.
Just about. Every Cambodian dish has it in it. I mean, I know back in the struggling days when my parents really didn't have too much money, you know, it would just be Bohawk and white rice.
Hey, that's not really bad for if you think about it. I mean, it's basically like minced fish, like pickled vinegared fish.
Yeah, and you know, and they'll add some like chilies and garlic and stuff, and you know, it's almost like a paste, like a fish paste or something. And you know, back in the struggling days when we didn't have a lot of money, well, I still don't have a lot of money, but when we were
still struggling.
Yeah, when we were struggling, you know, it'll be that, some rice and some soy sauce, a little bit of sugar on there, but I mean, it's
man, that brings up. I'm sorry because that brings up another story because like when I used to live with Cambodian people, man, I used to put sugar on my bai, on my rice, bai is rice, guys, for people that don't speak Khmer. I used to put sugar on it, and man, it was like a blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Khmer people was looking at me like, oh man, you so Americanized. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, everybody don't put sugar on their rice. I mean, like white rice. You know what I'm saying? Like even in our culture, like of course I would never put sugar on like dirty rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was looking at it like, oh, it's just white rice. I just always put sugar on white rice. I don't know why.
It's all right, man.
I don't do it now, but I used to.
My dad does.
Struggle food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad does watermelon and rice. Which is like, it's the craziest thing ever.
I never thought about it.
He'll do watermelon and rice, or he'll do like mango, like really sweet mangoes and rice.
Also, the mango and chilies.
Oh yeah.
I love mangoes and chilies. Like you
yeah.
toast the chilies up and put the mangoes in.
For all my Hispanic folks out there, tahini, that's my joint.
Oh yeah, tahini.
Dude, tahini. Oh my god.
Tahini's good.
I used to have a big old bottle, and I used to put it in my living room. And every time I walked by, I put a little bit in my hand.
Oh yeah.
Not snort it, but
right, like yo, snort it like. right.
You know, I'll take a dab, and man, it's like crack, man.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's really good.
It's so good. I put it on everything. I put it out on my struggle days. I'll cut up some limes, and I'll just put some tahini on top of it. Just eat it with a fork, man. It's good.
It's really good.
And you can put it on like meat. Put it on all types of different stuff.
Put it on everything.
And yeah, there's one time I had a bunch of leftovers, a bunch of noodles. And this is what I would do. I would make leftovers like fried rice or something, and I have like a burrito wrap, and I would just make a burrito out of it. Like I would have like leftover pho or something, and I'll put that like in a burrito. Cook it.
You're making like new Cambodian food, you know what I'm saying?
And I'll put tahini on top of it as I eat.
Yo.
It's so good. I love mixing food like
culture food.
Yeah, culture foods.
There's a lot of fusion places like popping up places, you know what I'm saying?
And I think it's great, man.
Right.
I think it's because a lot of us, we stick to just Mexican food or
whatever's the most famous foods in your region. So like in America, it's like Mexican food, Italian food.
Like put some Jamaican jerk in your pho, and tell me how that.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, there are Asian people in Jamaica. That threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
When I went to Jamaica like 7 years ago, I seen a Chinese man. He was like, "Wagwan." I was like, "What the?" You know what I'm saying? Like, because I there's not many Asian people in Jamaica, but there are some people in Trinidad and Tobago, like all throughout the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel it. So let me ask you this, like. For anybody that wants to get into the Cambodian community or like learn how to speak Cambodian or just understand the culture better, like what do you think would be sort of like the first steps if they live in a city that doesn't have like a big population like Columbus or like Long Beach or Boston? I think there's a big population in Boston too, right? Cambodian people. Right.
Boston, LA, and all that. All of the West Coast, tons of Cambodian places. But here in Columbus, if you're looking to do any type of things with Cambodian stuff. Every year we have Cambodian New Year's.
Yeah, I love Cambodian New Year's. I have so many memories of Cambodian New Year's.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's almost too much fun.
Right.
Much fun.
Right.
We have, every year we do Cambodian New Year's. It happens in April. I think it's usually the second Friday of April or the first Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
For all my Cambodian folks out there.
Right.
But pretty much what you do is we celebrate our New Year's because that's when the calendar changes, for us anyways. And we go to this temple, your local temple. We have a big one here in Columbus. It's in Grove City.
It's a beautiful temple.
I would say the name, but the name is like 20 characters. I just know it's like what similar, and that's a lot. And but it's in Grove City. You can't miss it. And in October, we do another... actually, after Cambodian New Year's in April, we have the Asian Festival in May.
I love the Asian Festival.
Which my folks, my family, they have a stand there. And they sell food for those 3 days. And after that, typically, there's usually a little event that goes on locally. It's kind of random. I don't know what they do. It's like random get-togethers. And nowadays what we're doing is it's kind of cool. Is the older generations kind of trying to influence the younger folks to kind of get us and get us out of the house.
Yeah.
So they'll hire like a famous celebrity, bring them here.
Yeah.
And they'll throw a giant party and get all the folks together, which is kind of dope.
It is dope. Yeah,
it's
it is
dope.
dope.
It's dope that we do that.
Yep.
And you know, we have like local bands here that play with these celebrities and stuff. So definitely, the flyers are usually at the Asian markets.
Okay.
That movie Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, yeah, Crazy Rich Asians. I haven't seen that yet. I need to see that. I need to see that. Yo, Crazy Rich Asians, if you want the first black guy in the movie star role, and then your boy right here.
Yo, let's do a sequel.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Rush Hour.
I'm not rich, but
we could do Rush Hour 4.
Yeah.
Or is it Rush Hour 4 or is it 5?
I think it is 4.
Yeah. You be Jackie Chan, I be Chris Tucker.
Why do you got? Why?
You be Chris Tucker, I be Jackie Chan. But yo, guys, this was really dope. I really appreciate you having this Cambodian mukbang with me.
Yeah, man, it's cool, man.
And explaining the culture, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the culture very well, but for a lot of people, I learned a couple new things myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of people that don't know Cambodian culture, we have a very nice population of Cambodian or Khmer people in Columbus, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, go visit them. I'm going to leave his social media somewhere like down here, somewhere, I don't know.
Sammy Boy something.
He's also a YouTuber too, you know what I'm saying? He maybe hasn't made a video in a long time, but I'm trying to get him to come back again, you know what I'm saying?
Slowly coming back. I'll come back.
If
y'all want me to, let us know down below.
Exactly.
And I'll come back.
Yeah, definitely. And I really appreciate you, coming over here with me. This was dope, man. I'm really full now, actually.
Yeah, I'm so full. I can't. Starting to get lightheaded.
Right, yo. So is there anything before we go you want to say to... I want you to say something to the Khmer people, Cambodian people all around the world, you know what I'm saying? In Khmer.
Chirip Sul, everybody. My Khmer is not that great. So I'm not going to say in Cambodian because it's not that great. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Okay.
But I want to give a shout out to all the Cambodians out there that's doing your things. A lot of you guys have lower confidence. Built that confidence up, guys, man. We're striving.
Right.
We used to be looked down upon. We used to be the bottom of the Southeast Asian Asian pole.
Right.
We used to be looked down upon, but now I see you guys doing your thing.
Yep.
Get your degrees, making businesses, man.
Yep.
Do all things, man.
Definitely. And I just want to know that I was with Khmer people, Cambodian people from the beginning.
Yeah, from the very beginning.
For a long
we gonna make it.
Right.
We gonna make it.
Pretty
soon we'll be in a movie.
Exactly.
Starring leading role is gonna be a Cambodian dude.
Exactly.
Or female.
Hey, that's actually never happened before, has
Not
that?
yet. It's gonna happen.
We're gonna make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen.
Well, yo, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
you know I love this guy. He's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with him, love him, and yeah, guys, yo, on to the next place.
Peace.
Push out your back, put your butt in it. Wanna love ya, but I do not wanna commit. So I dance with ya with the thought of us fucking. We dancing up in the corner, feeling for the corner pocket. So I ease you up for just a bit. Buy your drink, you have a sip. Then I tell you we should dip. You're grabbing me close and closer till you get a kiss. Push up your bra to the left, that's right. Now we in the car with a broke brake light. Thinking about the ass, the leg, the hit, the sex, the whip, the figure for leg lock. Then we dip out.
You say wanna party all day. You say need it, love it from me. You say wanna party all day. You say need it. So why waste time? So why waste time? So why waste time? Why waste time?
Ayo, your boyfriend pissed off, smacking his lips off. The fact my lips are covered in your lip gloss. I say we should dip off, out of here. Talk, speak, share some words, grab a ear. Nah, you can't take off unless you Leo amigo. Swallow your pride and put aside your ego. Man, fuck being modest, I'm just being honest. You seem whole cooked in them girls McDonald's, but no, the bid is off. Niggas always dip and they duck the sauce. Rocks on my neck, I don't know the cost. Car out front like the Uber. We can hop in and you can top 10 the list.
Another day, guys. We're in Columbus, Ohio. We're about to go to a Sky Bar. The Sky Bar is called Juniper. We have a lot of them around Columbus, Ohio, and in the suburbs. But we're going to Juniper to have maybe something to eat, maybe a snack. I don't know. Just stop by here real quick. And yeah, let's go in here. Let's see how this looks.
It's getting desperate.
Why waste time? You say wanna party all day. You say need it, love it.
We're at the top part. Actually, there's the sea right here that is really dope. I'm gonna show you guys the sea really quickly. Hold on a second. guys, another day. And we eating today. Okay, I didn't mean to be so dramatic, but we're eating today. And we're with Miss Tropic. Say hi.
Hey.
And so she's going to come along with us today. Well, we're really not going anywhere. We already went everywhere to get to the food, you know what I'm saying? But she's going to try the food with us. We're trying Columbus, Ohio classics. You know that this is the video about Columbus, Ohio. So we're going to be trying classics in Columbus, Ohio, even if they're fast food or they're not. Some of you guys might know these restaurants because they're everywhere in America. Some are around the world. But we're going to try them because they come from Columbus, Ohio. And they're still local to us because when I was growing up, these foods we ate even when they weren't as big as what they are now, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, first thing we're going to try today is Wendy's. If you guys don't know, Wendy's is from Columbus, Ohio. I grew up on Wendy's. You did too.
Yep.
And if you guys eat Wendy's anywhere in America, just know that it comes from here. And today, I'm vegan. So you guys know that I can't eat meat. So I'm having the traditional sea salt cut fries from Wendy's. And your girl right here, Miss Tropic, it's definitely tropical today. It's hot.
Very hot.
It's hot, yo. You're having the traditional junior cheeseburger, right?
Yes,
so, yo, guys, we're just gonna get right into this, you know what I'm saying? The sea salt cut fries, I grew up on these fries. I have some Asian people, shout out to all my Asian people in Columbus, they be dipping they Wendy's fries in Frosties. That's new to me, you know what I'm saying? When I was in, middle school, I used to hang out with a whole bunch of Cambodian people, I still do, and they used to dip their fries, the girls, into Frosties. Isn't that crazy?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but I think it's the Asian thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And then you have the junior cheeseburger. First, I want you to, we're going to eat this at the same time. So what's on your junior cheeseburger?
Okay, we got ketchup,
okay,
onion, pickle, cheese, and of course the beef patty.
So this is a traditional, very traditional hamburger, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so this is how it looks. I don't want to touch your hamburger like that. Is it okay if I go like that? Okay.
Go ahead.
This is how it looks, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Where's the camera at? Yep. So that's what you got, you know what I'm saying? There's your hamburger again. Sorry.
Yum.
Hopefully you don't hate my hands. All right, we're giving true reviews, you know what I'm saying? Even though we've eaten these things for our whole life, we're giving true reviews. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, Wendy's for the first time, son, I'm playing. As I sweat 10 pounds.
Right.
So how about you take another bite real fast? I'm gonna have some more fries. You take another bite,
okay, and
then tell me what you think about this Columbus, Ohio classic. So tell me, before we talk about the fries, I want to know your take on the classic junior cheeseburger from.
It was good. I love ketchup and pickles, so. Not a big person on eating a lot of bread, but the classic is always good, so.
The classic is always good because the classic doesn't have a lot of bread, does it?
Not too much.
Yeah. I'm like you, I don't really like a lot of bread.
Cheesy. Not a big fan of cheese like that, but it's cool,
I always thought cheese was cool in junior cheeseburgers. I mean, I guess hence the name junior cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right. And then I also I'm going off memory. They're looking at me like, hey man, do you still eat meat? I'm just like what I remember. I always used to like Wendy's because they put very chopped small onions. You know what I'm saying? I always loved that little hint of onion in the burger, you know what I'm saying? And pickles.
Yep, I love the pickles.
Pickles, that's such a I mean, I'm not saying there's no other fast food places in different regions that don't use pickles, but I feel like pickles are a necessity, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to a hamburger, pickles, onions. It's just a good, classic Ohio hamburger. Don't you think? You really enjoy yourself. She like, man, I'm just hungry. Now let's talk about these fries. I'm gonna be real with you. Wendy's fries to me have always been the best fast food fries, personally.
I love Wendy's fries. Yep.
Because Wendy's, what they say, this is not me, everything's freshly made.
Natural cut.
Yo,
That's
Wendy's.
what they say.
Yo, Wendy's. If you see this, I'm just repeating what you guys said. Everything's fresh. The beef is never frozen, right? Can you taste that in that? Because I feel like I do agree with that. I think that Wendy's is not.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think that Wendy's is not lying about that. Because if you eat a McDonald's hamburger or you eat like, I would say a McDonald's hamburger, it does taste like it's more processed than Wendy's hamburger.
I agree.
And I'm not saying that because I'm from Columbus, Ohio, even though in a way I am, but it's the truth.
Yep.
It's just the truth.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's the truth.
I like Wendy's
You
better
like
than
Wendy's?
McDonald's.
Everybody loves Wendy's for real, you know what I'm saying?
Always been the Wendy's girl.
I agree. I've always been a Wendy's man. And the one thing I like about the fries is that they're pretty fresh for fast food fries. They're like, you can tell that they're cut, you know what I'm saying, from potatoes because you have the little...
They're natural. They have the skin on the back.
You have the little skin, you know what I'm saying? Now let me be like the food reviewers. Will it focus? Focus. It won't. Anyways, it has like the little skin on the back, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, even if Wendy's is lying to me, you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
you're doing a good job. You know what?
Yeah.
I have a lot of memories with Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? Like Wendy's, exactly. Wendy's supports like a lot of things in Columbus, Ohio, so they support like a lot of like events and all the big companies from Columbus. So like Wendy's, the Schottensteins and the Schottenstein family. So my memories of them growing up was like in school. Like every time we had a school event, Wendy's would sponsor it. And just going to Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? I remember going to Wendy's back in the day before, like I remember going to Wendy's when you could smoke in Wendy's.
Wow.
You can't even smoke in Wendy's no more. I used to be a kid, people used to be smoking cigarettes in Wendy's.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time like they banned that.
I've never seen that.
You never seen smoking in Wendy's? Man, I'm getting old and I'm not even old. But whatever, you can still be young and, you know, getting up there. But yeah, like you could smoke in Wendy's. You used to be able to smoke in Wendy's. So I remember we used to go to Wendy's like every day. My mom would take us and she would ask us what do we want, McDonald's or Wendy's. Because we're from Columbus, we grew up on Wendy's, we were just like, Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? And when I went there would always be like old women or men in there like smoking cigarettes.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They had like a smoking section in Wendy's, so like, I don't know if you guys ever been to a traditional Wendy's. If you don't live in Columbus, there might not be too many traditional Wendy's left wherever you live at. There's barely any traditional ones in Columbus left. And what happened was is that it used to be like a front area, right? So like when you walk into Wendy's, you order your food, there's a part where people could eat at, and then there was a back area behind that, closest to the window, and that was the smoking section.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was
in
a
the food joint?
Yeah, in the food joint. Yeah,
That's
yeah. We smoked.
crazy.
Yeah, like so people used to be back there smoking cigarettes and eating. In the joint. Like it seems so taboo.
That blows my mind.
It seems so taboo now, but that was a normal thing. Like back then I used to smoke like cigarette smoke while I'm eating and I'm far away. Yo, if I get secondhand smoke from y'all, I'm coming to sue. You know what I'm saying? Like not Wendy's, but the people, you know what I'm saying? But those are very fond memories, and it's crazy because the original Wendy's was downtown. Like the first Wendy's was downtown Columbus, and they actually got rid of it. It's not even there no more. So I have a lot of memories going with my mother to downtown Columbus and going to Wendy's and like getting like chicken nuggets and fries and Frosties.
What was your favorite order?
My favorite order?
Yeah.
My favorite was like junior cheeseburger with 5-piece chicken nuggets because Wendy's has the best chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't eat meat now, but from what I remember, they have the best chicken nuggets. And with barbecue sauce and a fry and a Frosty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was
that
very.
was me.
That was you?
Yeah, but I got the barbecue sauce and sweet and sour sauce from my nuggets. Yeah.
Look at you, little.
And I kind of like to dip my junior bacon cheeseburger in my sweet and sour sauce.
Oh yeah, I did do that sometimes. Yeah. So very good memories with Wendy's, man. I have nothing but good things to say about Wendy's. Yo, can I get that check, Wendy's? They're gonna be mad at me, you know what I'm saying? You want some? These are the last ones. So yo guys, if you haven't had Wendy's, well, I was wrong. I was talking about all this 30s, 40s stuff. It was 1969. But I thought it was longer than that, you know what I'm saying? It
feels like it.
Yeah, it was established in 1969. Well, maybe I'll cut the beginning part out when I was saying the 30s. No, but guys, it was established in 1969. I don't know why I was saying like 1930s or 40s. Oh, I'm thinking about the stuff that we're about to have next. That's probably why. But still 1969, still 1970. What's that, 30 years? That's 50 years. That's almost 50 years. Last bite. Take that last bite.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You You ready to eat it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Who, me? Oh, no, I can't eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she trying to make me eat it. She trying to make me eat it.
I tried.
Yo, give that last. Hey, yo, Wendy's classic. Yo, I hope that Wendy's.
Delicious.
Yeah, delicious. I love Wendy's. I hope Wendy's never goes away because that's a Columbus, Ohio classic. You know what I'm saying? If you're ever in Columbus, try Wendy's in Columbus. Who knows? It might actually be better than Wendy's where you're at because it's from here. I don't know. I can't guarantee that, but it might be. It might be. And sometimes we have things on our menu that you guys don't have in different parts of the country. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like hometown team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yo guys, on to the next thing. So guys, we're on to the next thing, and the next thing that we're going to eat is another classic that comes from Columbus, Ohio, is White Castles. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you guys, it's so hilarious to me because I know you guys will be like, everybody has White Castles, whatever, blah, this, blah, that. But you gotta realize that White Castle comes from Columbus, Ohio, just like Wendy's does. You gotta realize that our parents grew up on these things, so I'm not saying that the quality is as good as maybe what it was when our parents was eating it, like back in the 60s and 70s and whatever, because it was probably like very, very real, like hamburger at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but nonetheless, it comes from here, and I think a lot of people know White Castles for being sort of like drunk food in a way, especially in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Like after you come from the club or whatever, like yo, you can get like mad White Castles for the low, you know what I'm saying? Like, like $10 is gonna go a long way at White Castles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Heard that.
let's go ahead and try it, you know what I'm saying? So we have a traditional fry, White Castles fry. You guys never seen White Castles because people watch me from all around the world. This is how the new White Castle boxes look. It's actually interesting because I'm so used to the old White Castle boxes, but this is like the new rebranding of White Castles that's maybe happened in like the last 5 to 7 years. We have onion rings, traditional onion rings from White Castles. That's always a good one after the club, you know what I'm saying? And then, because I'm vegan, and everybody's trying to cater to me in the fast food world nowadays. I heard KFC has a vegan chicken sandwich they're about to come out with, starting in England. We have 2 veggie sliders, you know what I'm saying? All vegetables. So yo, this is White Castles. Believe it or not, yo, I applaud them for having this for me, because it's just not easy out here for a vegan sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So, there's your slider.
First?
Now, first I want to do it. Okay, I have zesty zing sauce. I don't really use that, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Tomato, ketchup. I swear, where's the traditional barbecue sauce? Okay, I think this okay. Well, it's cool. Tomato sauce, there's no barbecue sauce. We black, we was trying to ask for barbecue sauce. It didn't happen. They played us, but whatever. But, first we're gonna do is, because this is new for her, she's never had the veggie slider. So at White Castles, if you don't know, they have the veggie slider, they have the black bean slider, which they didn't have at the location that I just went to. And then they have the Impossible Burger. The Impossible Burger, I had it before. It's good, but as a vegan, I'm not paying two something, like $2 and whatever cents for it, because I don't think it's that good, but it's okay. So we're gonna try the veggie slider for $1 at White Castles. First, we're gonna take a bite before we put any sauce on it. If you don't have to put sauce on it. You're just like, man, shut up, let's eat.
I'm kind of nervous.
You kind of nervous?
I never had a
veggie burger?
Yeah.
Let's show them what it is. It's just, so yo guys, with the veggie burger, you literally get nothing on it. It's just
it has like
a
what
veggie
is
patty.
that?
Different vegetables.
Look at that.
Carrots, all kind of stuff. So before you put any sauce on, I just want to take a bite and I want to know your true opinion.
Okay.
Then we gotta talk about your White Castle stories, because I know you got some. 1, 2, 3.
It reminds me of look
at you. That's why we're like that. Yeah, look at her.
It reminds me of, don't laugh. It reminds me of stuffing.
Of stuffing, like Thanksgiving stuffing.
Yeah.
Yo, it does. Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, I love stuffing.
Yo, hey, got a winner. Yo, we got a winner.
That's good.
It's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to keep eating it by itself, or you want to put a little sauce on it?
I can try sauce.
Yo, let's put a little tomato sauce on it to make it a real burger. It has nothing on it. I'm a little mad at White Castles. There ain't no onions on it or nothing. They're like, yo, if you're gonna eat healthy, you're gonna pay extra to put like onions and stuff on there. But I would, because it's only $1, so I mean, I don't like. I like to douse it with ketchup.
I just put it on a bite.
Oh, you put it on a bite? Oh, you're a bite? Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, you're a bite. She's a bite person. I'm like, nah, B. Putting in all of that. Oh. You're actually eating it more traditional than me. You're like actually like holding the cart. Let me eat it like this.
I think I like it plain.
You like it plain?
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard a black person say they like anything plain. It's good though, huh? How many?
I think if we had barbecue sauce, it probably tastes, you know.
That's the answer to all black people. Like, let's get barbecue sauce. No,
barbecue sauce would have been.
True. I'm sorry, I mean so fast. I'm hungry too.
Yeah, you tore yours up.
I'm vegan too. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to eat.
I'm gonna start eating these.
Yeah. Now, this is actually the first time. Hold on, guys. Let me get something to drink. A little ASMR right there. They're like, oh, I heard your cup, sipping your cup. ASMR. Vegan ASMR. But let me say this. Excuse me. So I had the Impossible Burger. I had the black bean slider. And then now this, the veggie slider. And to be honest with you, the Impossible Burger to me is at the bottom. It's number 3. Between the black bean burger and this veggie burger, man, the black bean burger is really good. But let me tell you this. I think that veggie burger is one. This is number 1.
Yeah,
it's really delicious.
Really delicious.
It's really good. It's really good, right?
Highly suggest.
Highly suggested.
Highly suggest.
Yo, you heard it. Highly suggested. You already know what it is. Yeah. Yo, White Castles, you're doing something good over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would never.
We'll never play White Castles?
Yeah, I would never have thought they would make a veggie.
White Castle is probably one of the best veggie burgers I actually had. Even better than Burger King, to be honest with you. I'd rather have spend $5 on 5 of those than go to Burger King. But while we talk about the veggie burger, I want to also get back to the traditional. We don't have a traditional White Castle burger, but a traditional White Castle burger basically is like a little square piece of beef, and it has onions on it and pickles, and then 2 buns, small buns, and that's a White Castle. It's like a Columbus, Ohio style of mini hamburger. You know,
they're just kind of like Wendy's, the little chopped up onions.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very similar to Wendy's chopped up onions. You can tell. Yeah. I don't know if that's a Columbus thing, chopping the onions up really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. So you say the veggie slider, 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
I say it's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, definitely.
Listen, now let's get into these little crinkly White Castle fries. Probably should have been eating them at the same time, but
yeah.
I usually put something on it, like ketchup. But I don't know. I always sort of looked at these fries as they're sort of traditional in a way. I think, I don't know, you know how Wendy's has the skin on the side of it. I always looked at these these are traditionally crinkle fries.
Yeah, I like those.
You like these?
I had those a lot in childhood. So.
Oh, who hasn't? You know what I'm saying?
They're soft. I like them.
They're
you
fried.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, their fries are not. Here, have some. Their fries are I wouldn't say that they're the best fries ever, but I think that they're definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
They're very simple. They're crinkle fries. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little bit on the thicker side.
Yep, which is good. I like the texture. You know what I mean? The crinkle.
Crinkle. You know what I mean? You like crinkle texture? Oh, don't say that. Yeah, it is
fun.
I'm sorry.
Look at you.
I'm
Being
so
nice.
Yeah, right. I'm trying. You're right though. The crinkle is fun. Mm-hmm. It's all about fun at White Castles. Everything's just fun. You know what I'm saying? The crinkleness, how it slumps over. Hey, I'm a fry, but I'm just relaxing. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
I always love those.
She hates when I give things personalities. I give a fry a personality. Yeah, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But right, but yo, guy, that's Wendy's fries. The last thing, I don't know. Have you ever had a zesty sauce? I don't know if I've ever had it before. Should we have zesty sauce?
Yeah, let's try
I feel like I can't eat this sauce though.
I'm kind of scared, but.
Can you open it for me? So the last thing we trying from the great White Castle's White Castle Domo Sama Senpai. Okay, if you don't watch anime and you're not in the Japanese culture, you're probably gonna be like, what the heck is Domo Senpai, whatever. But White Castles, right? We're going to try. Wasn't there a movie, Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castles? Correct?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yo, Harold and Kumar, I hope you finally got there. I think at the movie you did, but I don't know. But anyways, we get it every day because we live here. So the last thing we're gonna be trying is the traditional onion rings from White Castles. You can have the zesty sauce because I can't have it. I slipped up. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for you. I promise. Okay, here's one for you.
Wait a minute. Why can't you have some?
I think it has dairy in it.
Oh, I've never had their onion rings, so.
She's gonna. Hold on.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me see. Mm.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try it like.
Zesty.
Right. I'm a little zesty. She's gonna try it with sauce, with the White Castle zesty sauce, and then I'm gonna try it by myself, just traditionally. So don't touch don't touch the sauce. And I'm playing. Yo, here we go. White Castle's onion rings.
Just.
Okay, first I'm gonna give my opinion. The one thing that I love about White Castle's onion rings is that it's not too much onion, but it's not too much dough. You know what I'm saying? Or breading, I guess. I said dough, breading. And that's why I love it, because it won't really hurt your stomach. I think old White Castle's onion rings maybe had just a tidbit more onion than bread, but I think that they revised it and now it has like a nice matching of like breading and onion. Here, have one. Well, let me give you a big one. Stop, Jen. Have one without the sauce. That sauce is nothing.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I like it because it reminds me of like chicken in a way, like the way that they bread it and it's not too much onion. Oh yeah. I don't know why my phone, my camera doesn't want to refocus. Oh, I just had like a big onion right there. So, what do you think about the onion rings?
I think they're good. Me personally, I think it has slightly too much breading, but to me personally, I just don't, like too much breading.
You're not a breading person?
Yeah.
I got you. I like the breading. I'm not like a ridiculous breading, but I think it has like a nice match between. Well, you want more onion?
Yeah, more onion.
More onion? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She wants more onion. Like I said, guys, earlier, I had a lot of nights like after the club, kicking it, whatever. We would go to White Castles, like, people I've dated in the past, whatever, and friends. We would go to White Castles, and we would be like, yo, let me get like 20 like White Castle hamburgers, like traditional, and then like fries, like 5 fries, and like a drink, and like onion rings, you know what I'm saying? So that's White Castles. Love White Castles too, grew up on it, just like Wendy's. A lot of things in Columbus that, throughout this video you're gonna see, Columbus tings. And yo guys, on to the next thing. So on to the last thing for right now. Guys, we have something very special. It could be a meal, I guess, for some people. I don't know. But to me, donuts are desserts. So today we have 2 donuts and we're going to have a competition, between these 2 donuts. So one, we have a classic, a Columbus classic, which is Jolly Pirate Donuts. You know what I'm saying? Grew up on these joints. And then we also have one, and it doesn't have any branding on it. I don't know why. Maybe Buckeye Donuts is cheap. Who really knows? But Buckeye Donuts. Let's just act like there's like a big O, like Ohio State Buckeyes, like Buckeye Donuts, right? Because Buckeye Donuts actually has like a Buckeye, you know what I'm saying, as the logo. You guys will see it in one of these pictures flying on the screen when I do it. But we're going to try a donut from each one of them, a traditional honey glazed donut. And then we're also going to try one apple fritter after that. And we're going to see which one is the best one. So let's get into it. So I'm going to first, this one on our left hand is going to be Buckeye Donut. Right? Yep. So you can grab that. I'm not going to have no hands after this. Well, I guess I will. So this is Buckeye Donut right here. A traditional Columbus, Ohio glazed donut. Right? And then we have the glazed Jolly Jolly Pirates donut right here, right? So off the bat, one thing I can notice is that the Buckeye donut has a little bit more glaze on it than the Jolly Pirate, right? Mm-hmm. But it doesn't always mean that more sugar, more glaze, more better. It doesn't always mean that. Yep. So first we're gonna take a bite out of the Buckeye donut, and then we're gonna take a bite out of the Jolly, and then we're gonna talk about it and tell you which one we think is the ultimate Columbus, Ohio donut. There's a lot of donut shops in Columbus, but these two are probably two of the oldest and probably the donuts that most people around the city will know. You know what I'm saying? But there are other donut shops, but I think these two are like the kings, you know what I'm saying, in Columbus. So Buckeye donuts, traditional glaze. Let's do it.
That's good.
That is good. Hold on, take one more bite. Okay. I feel like with this one, it has like a nice glaze. Like it's not too much glaze, not too much sugar.
Yeah.
And like it has a hint of.
Right.
Right. I don't know what it has a hint of. Let me finish it off. Not because I'm just hungry.
No.
Maybe you can help me with this.
I like it. It's like light. I don't know. It just tastes good. That glaze.
That glaze is on point.
Yeah, that glaze is on point.
Mm-hmm. It has like a, I don't know how to even describe it. The dough is like a, I feel like it has a hint of cinnamon. Am I wrong for saying that? Or like nutmeg or something? I could be wrong.
Let me taste one more time.
It's like very faint, but it's there. But there's something that's there that I just can't say what it is. I think it's like maybe a hint of cinnamon, I feel. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
I think it's a hint of cinnamon.
It has something.
Yeah.
But it tastes really good.
It does. It does. Why don't you go ahead and finish that off?
Yeah.
Tell me what that hint of cinnamon tastes like. Yo, my taste buds is good. I'm telling you, I know it's something in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's something in there. It's very faint, but it's something in there. Okay, guys. So now we have the Jolly Pirate Donuts. A friggin' classic in Columbus, Ohio. Yo, I grew up on these donuts. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's Jolly Pirate donuts. I mean, we used to buy dozens of them, you know what I'm saying, at school, at home. You know, some jobs I used to work at, they used to buy Jolly Pirates with a little pirate. He had a little one eye with his little patch on. Mm-hmm. I love pirates too. You know what I'm saying? But, right? Arr. So, guys, we're going to try this Columbus classic, which is Jolly Pirates donuts, traditional honey glaze. Let's do it.
All right. Now that's good. Oh.
Yeah. Yo.
The texture.
The fluffiness. The fluffiness.
Wow.
Wow.
Perfectly like sweet.
You're talking a lot now. That's how I know it's good. You're like, all of a sudden she can be a food reviewer. She's like, oh, it's perfectly sweet now. And
like,
it has
wow. That's all I gotta say. Like,
this is delicious.
This is good.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the winner.
Out the gate. Oh man.
It's so like
it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Now you know why I say that Jolly Pirates is the king. I mean, I don't want to declare it's the king yet because we ain't got to that part.
The dough.
The dough is so, it's so
how
fluffy.
they baked it, like
And it's like, I like the honey. It's like you can taste the honey.
I just want to know, like, how they make it now. Like, because it's that good. Like, it's like, now I gotta know.
I bet you would like to know, wouldn't you? Yo. Guys, I know I'm sitting in a hot car and I'm sweating, but I'm doing it for y'all. It's summertime in Columbus, Ohio. But this is... Okay, I'm not going to say it till we get done.
Yeah. I already know what it is.
We already know what it is. I'm pretty sure y'all already know what it is for real. I know now when I was a kid why they used to order dozens upon dozens of Jolly Pirate donuts.
I gotta stay away from this place because
we're gonna be getting calories.
For sure.
My God.
So fluffy.
So fluffy.
So fluffy. Like
it's like if you took a cloud and just drizzled honey on top of a cloud and ate it with like a little bit of sugar and ate it. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a cloud with like a little sugar drizzle on top of it. I mean, a little sugar and with like honey just drizzled on top of it. My God. Now let me ask you this question. Do I even need to ask? Who do you think has the best donuts in Columbus, Ohio? Buckeye Donuts or Jolly Roger Pirate Donuts?
Hands down, Jolly Donuts.
Jolly Donut, my girl. Hey, yo, Jolly Donuts. Yeah. It's just delicious. It's delicious. There's no way around it. I can't explain it to you guys. I know that some people think that all donuts are the same, but they're not. And when you eat a donut back to back, when you got that cloud, I'm on my Dame Drops. Yeah. He's a YouTuber. He talk about food all the time. I'm on my Dame Drops. He's like from Connecticut. I love talking like that.
Money go low like Tia. I ain't a big idea. My twins big like Tia. My twins big like Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Hair go low like Tia. Money go low like Tia. I ain't a big idea. My twins big like Tia. My twins big like Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara.
So we out here in Columbus, Ohio another night. Yo, what we doing tonight? We about to do everything.
Everything is possible.
We about to do bachata.
Everything is possible.
Salsa.
You know, everything is possible. You know what I mean? Look, Kuda Matata, Simba.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Lion Kings came out.
Lion Kings. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my beard looking right, looking like Rick Ross.
You bringing Lion King to the Caribbean, man.
Hey, yo, man.
Bachata,
hey,
salsa.
I'm sipping wine. You know what I mean? I'm sipping that rosé for real. So, anybody, you know what I mean, that want to come out, yo, you know what I mean?
Vegan ribs.
No, hey, man, we doing
vegan
everything. I don't
care.
The jazz. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. We doing everything, you feel me? So, you know.
Yo, put that, I'm loving the poncho, yo.
Yeah.
Loving the poncho. Loving the poncho.
Yo, man, I'll see y'all later, man. I'm handling business.
Okay. How you feeling? You was out here bachata, salsa,
man,
on your Afro-Latino tip?
Man, I feel elevated, man.
Oh, elevated. I like that. I like that. Okay. What floor?
I'm on another level.
You on another level? What floor? 40th? 50th?
Because I don't
60th?
know. I'm on the top.
Oh, you top floor?
Shelf.
Oh, top shelf.
I'm on the top floor.
Oh, you top shelf.
I'm on the top floor of Levitt Towers.
Okay.
So,
I see it. I see it.
Hey, man.
I feel you.
You know, I came in my poncho, you know what I mean?
Okay. You living your best life.
Woo!
Yo, we about to go to the next spot, right?
Yeah.
Guess I'm addicted to the way you sing. I don't really plan to take a loss. We can put our face round, yeah.
Can I do some music that was created in Ohio? We gonna do some Ohio music. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Yeah, yeah. Keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Yeah. This produced by High Tech from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I get excited on the thought of writing. Had to break the ice cause I was subdivided. I used to get my heart, but now I sub devices. Slanging in the dark when I struck Goliath. Rapping in the park with the sun behind us. Always kept it true, I hope some will find it. Such is life, made in someone's likeness. Your flesh is blinding, you couldn't see me through your eyelids. See, here's a lesson. Pressure turns carbon into diamond, and faith moves mountains, and I'm super seismic. Yo, choose a side with fate, who'll let you rule beside him. Choose a side with faith, and he'll let you decide it. Yeah, see, real spit, this is true saliva. They see us join the side and try and neutralize us. Turn us into sheep, then let us loose with lions. Like I hide the key where only few can find it. I seen good men turn to womanizers, see that's them. I don't understand women either. Or will we kill our own when we already dying? I bust raps, so hopes that it'll multiply us.
Today is a very special day because we're going to this area in Columbus, Ohio, called Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon is traditionally a African descent area, right? People of African descent, right? Especially African Americans, more so African Americans in this city are in this area, right? In the east side, the north side, Mount Vernon area. So we're gonna go see Lakeside. Now Lakeside, for some of y'all might be a little too young. I really don't know, but I mean, I really wasn't even born yet, but I'm just saying this is my parents' music, and obviously, you know, like you grew up on your parents' music, you listen to your parents' music, you love most of it. I think when it comes to black culture, I think most of us love our parents' music, most of their music. Maybe some not so much, but this band Lakeside, which is from Ohio, they're from Dayton, Ohio. We're going to see them today and going to check them out, which is dope because I've never seen them live. Now they're playing at this event. This event goes on during the summertime. I don't think it goes on in the fall and spring. It might. I have to double check. But there's basically like jazz in the park, right? So there's a whole bunch of people that get together in the park in Mount Vernon, which is the east side of Columbus and like the short east side near downtown. And they get together and they listen to jazz. As you guys know, jazz is our culture, our music. So, you know, it brings back a lot of memories. And it's dope to see a lot of people of African descent out listening to jazz and just kicking it. You know, the elders, middle-aged people, very, very young kids. And they do it like I think it's every Thursday. It used to be on Sunday, but now I think they changed it to Thursday. So we're going to go check them out. But if you guys also don't know, Ohio has a very, very long history of music, especially in the African American community, in the Midwest in general, like Motown and Detroit, right? But in Ohio, you know, we're the home of funk, you know what I'm saying? Like funk from Ohio, soul, you know, like when I think about Ohio, when I grew up, I think about like a lot of funk and soul and jazz, you know, like that's really what the Midwest is in general, especially soul and funk and jazz. But Ohio has a lot of people, Lakeside, they're from Dayton, Ohio, right? In the 80s, you know, from 60s, 50s, all the way up to today, of course, right? But more so back then, there was a lot of acts from Ohio. So Dayton, Ohio, Lakeside, you know, Anita Baker was from Toledo, Ohio. Isley Brothers, if I'm correct, is from Cincinnati, Dayton area. Some I think are from Dayton, some from Cincinnati. There's just so many people when it comes to funk and soul that came from Ohio and all cities around Ohio, not just the major ones like Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus, but other cities, you know, like the second tier cities or just smaller cities in general. So we're very known in Ohio for funk. We love funk, you know what I'm saying? Especially our parents' generation, and obviously it got passed down to us. So I hope you guys enjoy this because this sort of kind of brings back memories for me just growing up in Columbus, Ohio, and just growing up in Ohio in general, how big funk is and how that plays a part into like our lives and how we grew up, as well as, you know, soul and jazz, because, you know, Motown is 2.5 hours north from here in Detroit. And, you know, growing up in Ohio, that's what we grew up on. Our grandparents, my parents, and then us, and then obviously hip hop and R&B. But just listening to your parents' music, you know, when you're a baby or, you know, like you're growing up, like this is what we grew up to. So I hope you guys enjoy it. But I think it's going to be dope.
So, Kat, what do you want to paint? You know what you want to paint tonight?
Right now, we got one of a girl, a djembe, and a trombone.
I like that. You should play trombone. All right. And where can... Let's make some first time. Okay. Yeah. All the way back.
Oh, that's the Buick right there, son. Oh yeah, he killing it. Whew, killing it. Killing the game. And we crossing? What are we doing here? Yeah, I met him last summer. I'm trying to see who's first one to get the new Corvette.
You know they got the Corvette Museum down Bowling Green, Kentucky?
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You can't see it. It's a luxury. Woogie, woogie, woogie. That's yeah, that's fly, yo. They're coming.
I might get posted to private, then it will happen with private.
And I'ma make it easy. You should tell me what's bugging you, and I'ma tell you about me. You should tell me your deepest thoughts, and I'ma make it easy. You should tell me what's bugging you, and I'ma tell you about me. You should tell me your deepest thoughts, and I'ma make it easy. You should tell me what's bugging you, and I'ma tell you about me. You should tell me your deepest thoughts, and I'ma make it easy. You should tell me what's bugging you, and I'ma tell you about me.
Yo guys, so if you didn't know, Columbus has its own style pizza. A lot of people maybe outside of the Midwest, they might not know that Ohio has its own style pizza. They probably know Detroit deep dish style or Chicago deep dish style, which I love because I'm from the Midwest, so I do love deep dish. But in Columbus, Ohio, we have our own pizza. And our own pizza is called Ohio Valley style pizza. And what makes it Ohio Valley style pizza is you simmer the tomato sauce for 4 hours, and the pie or the pizza is cut in squares, right? It's like a circular shape cut in squares. And then you actually put the toppings on after you cook the dough and the sauce and the cheese. So you don't put it on before, you put it on after. And also you put the seasoning under the crust. Yo, Ohio style pizza. You know what I'm saying? Ohio style pizza, you know what I'm saying? So if you didn't know, we have our own style pizza, Ohio Valley style pizza. We're gonna try it today. We got my boy Big Steve with us today, you know what I'm saying? Representing Columbus, Ohio. So we're gonna try it. So yo, Big Steve, can we have the first pizza? The first pizza we gonna have is Massey's. Yo, I love Massey's because I grew up on Massey's. It was right around the way from Massey's. Yeah, go ahead, have your bite. It was right around the way from where I lived at. Oh yeah, right. Big Steve, he's already jumping into it. Yo, I lived right around the way from there. So when I was in high school, middle school, elementary, I mean, we grew up on this pizza. So yo, let's check it out real fast. Yo, can you throw me a piece?
I'm actually going ahead because I'm hungry.
Yo, Big Steve's hungry right now. He's just like, yo, I'm hungry too. You know what I'm saying? But see, the difference is with me and Big Steve is I gotta take everything off of this because I don't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pass the mic over to Big Steve.
Hey, what's going on? As you see, I'm eating it, and this is not bad. This is not bad.
It's not bad. What you think about it? What you think about the sauce? That's what I want to ask you.
The sauce is great, actually, and the toppings, it tastes fresh. So I'm starting to understand how pizza out here is made. I'm originally from Jersey, so.
Shout out to Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Word.
But you know, this is really not bad. I mean,
and don't you love like the The seasoning at the bottom of the pizza? Come on, man. Ohio style pizza, man. Ohio style pizza.
Look, I have to slow down and take my time before I eat all this pizza, so
Right.
this is not bad at all.
Talk to me. You the pizza master. Talk to me.
I can't. I got food in my mouth.
Right,
You know,
right.
you know how you on the video, you want to talk about it, but you don't want nothing flying out your mouth after
Right.
you smash and stuff. That's what's going on.
Of course. Yo, my fault, guys. I'm a little pushy. I'm gonna give Big Steve his moment to really evaluate the flavors. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to be vulgar behind this camera.
Right. Now you can do whatever you want.
But yeah, this is real good. I like them. I like how everything comes together. It seems like the style that they made it. You can really taste the vegetables. They use fresh vegetables, fresh meats, and what have you. Now I'm starting to understand why Massey gets a little bit of props around these parts.
Yeah. You see now? Yo, I've been telling Big Steve about it, and I mean, obviously everybody in Columbus will probably say that, you know, Massey's is one of the staples in Columbus, you know what I'm saying, as far as like Columbus pizza. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Hey, I don't mean to barge in on the show, but I would love to see a comment or two about Massey's because I pretty much heard both sides of the fence. But after this thin crust right here, it's good to me.
Yeah, and that's why another thing. That's another thing that I was gonna say too is that Ohio style pizza is thin crust as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's not thick crust; it's thin crust. You know, there's probably some establishments where you can get thick or whatever, but originally it's like thin crust too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Ohio and Columbus, Ohio pizza is in general. You know what I'm saying? So yo, on to the next pizza. Yo, so the next pizza we got now, guys, is Tommy's. You know what I'm saying? Tommy's is a dope pizza because, to be honest with you, I've never even had it, but my parents, they went to Ohio State, they had it. A lot of people that go to Ohio State and around Columbus eat this. It's a very traditional staple, especially like before Ohio State football games or after any kind of football games or basketball games. People go ahead and they get them some of Tommy's pizza, you know what I'm saying? So actually, I'm about to try it with Big Steve because I've never had it, and I live here my whole life. But a lot of people in my family have eaten this. They told me they have so many memories about, you know, eating Tommy's. The thing I like about Tommy's is that people don't realize, like, in Ohio, you can get a slice of pizza, especially in Columbus, but a lot of Columbus pizza is small, thin crust squares, so you really can't get a slice because they're just so small. You have to get like a whole pizza or half a pie. Sorry guys for being messy, but I'm gonna actually put the mic right here. But with Tommy's, you can actually get a slice, you know what I'm saying? And it's somewhat thin, I would say. But yeah, let's try Tommy's real fast.
This is good for next week. Any Buckeye fans out there, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. This area is going to be real flooded with a lot of spots. There's going to be one of them.
This is delicious.
Now this, something about the cheese that pops it off. Because it looks like it's a basic, pizza slice or something like that. But when you take a bite up in there, you can just feel you can taste this real rich with the sauce and also with the cheese. I don't know what it is. It's making it bang.
Yeah. This is crazy. Like, for real, for me, it's like this sauce. Hold up, man.
Right. Sauce and cheese.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I mean, I know it's pizza, so we all have our general understanding about how it works.
Right.
But something special is going on with that sauce and that cheese when you take a bite up in there.
Yeah.
It seems like it just blends together real well after a couple of bites. And
it just goes. It just I agree. This has like it's sort of hard to explain. It has like a sweet, a little bit of sweetness to the sauce. But exactly, you know what I'm saying? But it has like a little tang, like a little spicy at the end, just a hint. Yo, this is on point. The crust is like nice and like it's thin, but it's crunchy. You know what I'm saying? And like a little fluffy, just a little fluffy.
You can learn a lot in Columbus. See, I just learned something today. When I get down here, go to Tommy's.
Go to Tommy's, yo.
Go to Tommy's. Here a lot.
This is the first time I ever had Tommy's, so this is really surprising me, to be honest with you. This is on point.
Very on point. I'm glad I started myself last night.
Right. I'm glad I ate nothing all day today. What do you think about the crust though?
The crust is good. I like my thin crust like this. It has a nice little, it has a crisp, but it's not overcooked or anything, so it's nice. It's soft once you get that crisp.
Yeah.
That crisp, the initial crisp bite.
Yep.
And it comes nice and soft after that.
Definitely, because I really don't like my crust too burnt, to be honest with you. Even though that might be more traditional in some aspects, I don't like it too burnt for real.
I mean, I like it burnt, but give it to me at the edges like this.
Yeah, don't.
Give it to
I
me.
want the whole thing under being burnt. You know what I'm saying?
No, give me the edges and stuff like that. I understand.
Right. But yo, guys, we're gonna go on to the next pizza. Tommy's is on point. I'm gonna have to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to say Tommy's is official for real. You in Columbus, Ohio? Go to Tommy's. You know what I'm saying? Yo, guys. So we on to the next pizza, and the next pizza is a Columbus classic Italian spot called Rotolo's. Upside down. Rotolo's upside down. You know what I'm saying? So this is the next pizza that we're gonna try. I've eaten this a lot, especially when I was on campus, like as a freshman, you know what I'm saying, and just everywhere around campus in general and around the short north and where else? Grandview, basically, you know what I'm saying? Every time I was around that area, I would eat this pizza. But yo, get you a piece. Yeah, get you a piece. I don't really know yet.
For those who like a little bit, this ain't pan pizza, a little bit of dough. Just a little bit of dough in your thin. This is great. This is great. I like mine. I also like the little dough here. You know, a little more dough here. I can't smash the pans like I used to.
Right.
But this is a nice medium.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing I love about this, and I'm not gonna front, I mean, I like the dough, but I'm not gonna front, like, I'm not really a fan of like too doughy. And the only reason I'm a fan, the only time that I'm a fan of too doughy is only like Midwest style, because if you can get the crust right to where it's fluffy and airy inside, then I don't mind a little bit more dough, you know what I'm saying? If it's too doughy, I'm like, it takes a lot to eat. But this one is perfect. It's got like a little bit of airiness, a little bit of fluffiness, but it's a little bit more dough. But what I love about their pizza the most is the onions. The onions is on point.
And look, I'm not even talking because I'm on Johanna's show.
Right.
I'm not even a big onion fan, but the onion set this bad boy off.
Yeah.
It's an onion and cheese pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one's slam.
Yeah. It's crazy for real. The onions is crazy. Like, it's crazy when you go to different spots and they have a specialty on what they do. I'm not saying that their specialty is onions, but somebody over there know that their onions is banging. Somebody do. That's just cooked too good to not know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody know how to set these toppings off.
Yeah.
It's not just somebody chopping it up and just throwing it on here or something like that. Somebody cooked them and knew how to get it right with the seasonings and everything and slap it on this pizza. It's real good.
Exactly. And see, you talking to one of the pizza connoisseurs of the world right here. You know what I'm saying? So if he say it's good, then it's gotta be good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, sir.
Of course.
I mean, I might take this one home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go down and get me one.
Oh yeah, no, that's all yours. You can have that one. That's all yours. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my gift to you. I thank you. Yo, accept this gift, yo. That's a good gift. You know what I'm saying?
I'll accept this gift as a bond to our friendship.
Exactly, yo. Welcome to the city, even though you've been here for so long. But this is my city friendship to you right here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Word, guys.
Go with Rotolo's.
Rotolo's is on point. I would definitely recommend Rotolo's. Yo, on to the next pizza. Like most of these pizzas, Giuseppe's is very dear and near to my heart. Because I grew up on Giuseppe's, just like all the rest of these pizzas, on a nice fall day, summertime, wintertime, like, yo, we was getting Giuseppe's, our mom, our dad, our uncles, whatever, like. And Giuseppe's is located on the west side of Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to all my West Siders, you know what I'm saying? People on the hilltop, all that. But yeah, we're trying out Giuseppe's as the next pizza. Yo, I'm gonna give the mic to him real quick, and I'm gonna let him talk for a second about how he feels about Columbus Pizza while I get my grub on real fast.
Well, we haven't covered all the pizza spots here, but like I was telling Johannes, one thing I know is Columbus is down low is a slept-on foodie town. So you got a lot of places here where you can get a real good slice of something. This is just a little corner example of what's going on. And as you see, Giuseppe's is one of those that my man over here, he gave me the mic. That's all I'm gonna say. He gave me the mic. So if he gives me the mic, you already know what he's doing over here by me. He's just sitting over here just crushing it. I might not get a piece of this one.
Nah, you gonna get a piece, yo. You gonna get a piece. I just had to.
I might not get a piece. He's over here flaunting like he's in the commercial or something with this bad boy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give Giuseppe's they free advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Giuseppe's cut the check. I always be telling him cut the check. Cut the check.
Or cut a slice.
Yeah, right. Or cut a slice. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got another thin crust example right here. This thin crust I feel like is a little bit more doughier than the other like traditional Ohio style, square circle pan pizzas. So it's a little bit thicker, just a little bit, but the sauce is more tangy. This sauce has like a vinegar almost kick to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what Giuseppe's used, but it has like a vinegar kick. And you know how you like match a good sandwich with like salt and vinegar chips? Well, this would be the opposite. You would probably want like a plain chip. Look at me being like a Super Bowl. Yo, I'm a Super Bowl party guy. Yo, Ohio State party. I mean, that's really where a lot of people eat pizza. Yeah.
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You might as well get yourself ready, man.
Yeah. Ohio State, you already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Ohio State football. But let's say you're at an Ohio State game, right? Like a party. If you got Giuseppe's, you would want to make sure that you got a plain chip, like like a Ruffles plain chip, not a lot of salt or whatever, because this sauce is like a tangy sauce. So it's almost like the opposite of having like a sandwich with like salt and vinegar strong chips. It's like the opposite, you know what I'm saying?
Get a bag of Lay's.
Get a bag of Lay's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get a bag of Lay's or Cons. I'm pretty sure Cons. Yeah, or Cons, because Cons is from Ohio. If I'm sure Cons is from Ohio, it's not from Columbus, but Cons is, and Grippo's is from, those are both Ohio classic chips, but I think one's from Cincinnati, if I'm correct, and another one is from like Zanesville or something like that. I don't really know, but they're from Ohio, I'll tell you that.
Grippo's is legendary.
What you say?
Grippo's is legendary.
Oh, Grippo's is Ohio legend. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when I leave and I ask for Grippo's. Like one time I was in Atlanta, I was like, yo, like let me get Grippo's. Like when I was a kid, I didn't really realize, I knew it was from Ohio, but I thought it was everywhere. I didn't know it was just like only in Ohio. So every time I ask for Grippo's, they're like, what's Grippo's? I'm like, yo, like it's a chip from Ohio. Like we gotta have Grippo's, you know what I'm saying?
Grippo's, and for the day and area, the Mike sells. Get some of them too.
Yeah, definitely. These are all Ohio joints, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely. So what do you think about the pizza?
I don't disagree with what you're saying, because the crust is good.
Right.
But it's a little soft for me. It seems like it's just a little too much going on. But I'll still smash it.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think with this, like Giuseppe's, I like it, but I like it in the sense of nostalgia and like when I want a certain taste of a pizza, you know what I'm saying? Like a tangy taste or tangy sauce. I don't think Giuseppe's is my favorite, but it's a classic staple that's like always good pizza if you need to just get pizza quickly, something that's going to satisfy you. It's there, you know what I'm saying? It's there. That's how I look at Giuseppe's, you know what I'm saying? But I also look at it like, yo, like some days you want sweet, some days you want sour. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. So some days it's like some pizza sauces can be a little too sweet, and you're like, yo, I want something a little bit more tangy. You know what I'm saying?
If you like a sound of a crispy crust, this isn't for you.
Exactly. Because this is not a crispy crust. It's not like it's like watery or not watery, but it's not like it's like dumb fluffy or anything like that. But it's just like it's just not as crispy. You know?
Yeah, you want that wafer paper chip crisp. This ain't for you.
This ain't for you, yo. This ain't for you. But yo, shout out to Giuseppe's. Cut the check. Okay. Yo, on to the next pizza. Yo, guys, so let me tell you something right now. I ain't gonna be biased right now, but I'm gonna be biased. Yo, we are trying what to me, and I'm trying not to be biased, I promise, what to me is the best pizza that I've ever had in my life. And I will say this because I've been to different places. I've been outside the country, I had pizza. I've been to New York, I've been to Chicago, and this might be a particular pizza just for me. I'm not saying that everybody will agree with this, but for me personally, I always crave Donato's. Everywhere I go, if I'm in the South and on the West Coast, I crave Donato's. I don't even know if Donato's is all around America. I know it's around the Midwest, but it comes from Columbus, Ohio. Donato's, to me, is like the staple of what Ohio style Valley pizza is, Columbus, Ohio pizza is. This to me, thin crust, seasoning at the bottom, sauce to die for. Yo, we're gonna get into it. I know I'm hyping it up, and I hope Big Steve agrees with me, but I love Donato's.
I'm a mariachi beef fan from Donato's, so I'm not going to sit here and poo-poo at it.
Right, right.
I'm not going to poo-poo at no Donato's.
Right. All right, could you put the box down for me? Because I want to hear your true opinion on this.
Well, I'll tell you right now about Donato's because I had my share, and I really like it, especially coming out of the oven. It's very, very tasty. You know, of course, it's a different style based on what your Highness was talking about, because this is, I think these are the original people who created the Ohio style pizza.
If I'm correct, yeah, I think originally Ohio style pizza. I could be wrong about that. I don't know if Donato's did. It might have been Central Ohio, like they did it in Central Ohio, but I think there's like a pizzeria that sells pies like maybe 30-40 minutes like east of here, and they started Ohio style Valley pizza, I think, and then it came to Columbus, if I'm correct.
Because
I could be wrong about that.
It's so good.
I love Donato's. Don't you love Donato's?
I think Donato's started in '63, right here in Columbus.
Yeah.
And from what I was told, they created this. They originated this style. So you can't go too far from the pioneer, you know?
Right. And I always think that, like, with Donato's, like, you got to realize how big of a player Donato's is in Columbus. I mean, like, everything you see for the most part, you know, there's certain families in Columbus, obviously, that are richer and more fortunate, and they fund a lot of things like the Schottensteins, right? Lex Wexner, these billionaires, millionaires. Donato's is one of those organizations or companies that always funds a lot of things, like whether it's high school stuff, whether it's like Friday night football, pizza stuff. So like, if you live in Columbus, it's hard for it. Like, I would be surprised if I met somebody in Columbus that said, yo, I never had Donato's before. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. There's like, what, over a million people now in the greater Columbus area. It's like 5 million people. It's possible, but it's not possible. It's not possible. Yo, I don't even know nobody in Columbus that has never had Donato's, because you're groomed as a kid growing up in Columbus to eat Donato's. Like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Donato's got their foothold in Columbus. And I think that Donato's is the best pizza. I mean, I'm just being real with you. The sauce to me, and I know I'm ranting right now, but yo, the sauce, what's your boy from ESPN, black dude? Always be wilding out, yelling and stuff.
Come on, Steve Smith?
I think it's Stephen A. Yeah, I'm like Stephen A. right now, except for I'm not yelling, you know what I'm saying? Right. In some aspects. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, the sauce to me tastes like Donato's puts wine in their tomatoes, and then they stir it together and they simmer it, and that's how they make their tomato sauce. I swear. It tastes like there's wine in there to me. Is that? I mean, you might not feel that way, but to me, it tastes like wine. I'm a wine connoisseur, you know what I'm saying?
For those who know, this is the upscale version of that got crack in it.
Right.
That's good.
Right. It really is that good for real, you know what I'm saying?
See, Johannes stepped up to more upscale talk about food and stuff like that. So This is his version of that mug got crack in it.
Right, yo. Right, yo. Yo, it do taste like it's like a red wine, like a really good red wine, you know what I'm saying? Because I drink a lot of wine, and like, I've had that taste before. I've tasted that in wine. So yo, guys, enough rambling on about Donato's, but if you come to Columbus and you don't have Donato's, you're doing yourself a disservice, because Donato's is on point. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you see me, then I'm getting mariachi beef all day.
Mariachi beef at Donato's. Me, I'm vegan, so I just usually get nothing on it with all the vegetables, and then I go home and put my own vegan cheese on it, you know what I'm saying? Almond cheese. But a lot of times, because the sauce is so good, Donato's is one of the only places that I really don't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? I can eat Donato's with just a whole bunch of vegetables in the sauce with no cheese, you know what I'm saying? So it's delicious. But yo, guys, on to the next pizza. So yo, guys, we got the last pizza that we're gonna try today, which is
I don't know what to call it, the staple of the short north.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because we're actually
downtown.
Exactly, because we're actually right now we're on we're right off of North High Street on North High and 4th right here. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is that the original Late Night Slice is not too far from here. It's literally like 3 or 4 blocks that way. You know what I'm saying? But there's another one that's downtown now too. So
all y'all that go to the north, y'all already know what time it is.
exactly. If you're in the short north, you go to Ohio State, you have Late Night Slice. You know what I'm saying? And I like if I think about Donato's as like the Cadillac, the Lexus of pizza, because I can't say that it's Cadillac because Macy's is the Cadillac of pizza. You know what I'm saying? It says it on the Cadillac pizza. If Donato's is the Lexus and that's the Cadillac, this would be like this would be the Acura of pizza. I'm a car guy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not the right way to go about it, but that was just a quick analogy. I'll just say this is the Acura of pizza. So, which is still good, right? It's good, it's dependable, it's always going to be there. Yo, Big Steve, let's try it. This is another Columbus, Ohio original classic Late Night Slice. There's one in there for you, one for me.
Now, all y'all coming down here tonight, y'all already know where it's at. You know, right down the street from wherever you getting your drinks at.
Right. You already know where Late Night Slice is at.
You already see the lines overnight and stuff like that. You go to the show, you'll probably see one up somewhere. I mean, they're everywhere around here.
They literally are. You know what I'm saying? So I got a slice for you, a slice for me. You know what I'm saying? Sharing's caring. You know. Sharing's caring.
You always think about me.
Yeah. Sharing's caring.
So he got the mushroom.
Yeah, that's my joint.
And me, I'm just gonna have a little bit of this cheese real quick.
So he got the classic cheese joint. I got the mushroom joint.
Now, the one thing I will say about Late Night Slice is I love when you request or when they already seasoned the crust right around here.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say about Late Night Slices. One thing I do love is that they season the top of the crust, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really don't know what it is for real, to be honest with you. I think it's like a parsley or basil, something like that. But, I'm being mad traditional right now and just fold it up.
This right here, this saved me plenty of nights when I'm out here.
Tell me about
plenty
it.
of nights.
Tell me about it. Okay.
You know it's good when you just don't say anything?
Yeah.
You know, you just start eating. You know everybody's around. You know you want to talk, but you're not going to say nothing right now because you're going to smash.
Because you're going to eat. Because you're killing the game. You know one thing I love about Late Night Slice that I feel like Late Night Slice does better than anybody else, and the reason I can say that is because Donato's doesn't have like a long, thin, fluffy crust pizza. So you got to knock them out. Same with a couple of these pizza spots. They don't have this style. So it's not even nothing against Donato's because I still feel that I love Donato's the most. But with this, it's very hard to get a long, thin crust pizza that is soft, but not too soft. It's just like a perfect pizza.
I wouldn't call this thin crust.
You wouldn't call this thin crust?
No, I wouldn't call it thin crust at all. Now, it was rolled. How they make their pizza, they want it to be thin.
Okay, I'll take that.
But it's still old. To me, it's still the old school style. You go down the block, there's a bodega, and there's a pizza spot right there. You get yourself a nice slice or what have you, and you keep it moving.
Okay.
That's what I like about Late Night Slice. You can just get yourself a pizza, get it right out the oven, boom, boom, boom.
True,
on the plate.
True, and I think I was saying it. Maybe I should revoke what I was saying. I think when I was saying it in a sense of like a thinner, regular slice of pizza more than actually like Ohio style thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's Ohio pizza.
Right.
But it's just not traditional
right.
Ohio pizza.
Right.
If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? Word.
As you see, I'm almost
Right.
done.
Right. There ain't no games being played over here. Word.
He just saved me a lot on lunch.
Right. You know another thing that I like? The mushrooms is on point. I wonder if they kept with traditions and they put the mushrooms on after. It seems that way. And
toppings, and when it comes to toppings, I know it's a lot of the pizza places around here really take their time to get fresh toppings.
Yeah.
You got some of these places around here, they don't even pay attention to quality of what they put on their pizza.
Yeah.
These places right here do.
Yeah, they do. And I like about a lot of Columbus pizzerias and pie places, you know what I'm saying? Because they take their time to really get local, fresh ingredients, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I like about Columbus in general, is that everything is about local. I mean, we understand everything else that's going on outside of Columbus in the world and stuff like that, but I like it because a lot of people in Columbus support local Columbus stuff when it comes to food, when it comes to beer, when it comes to wine. And I think that's dope, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope because, if you can't go in your backyard and get something, then like, how do you expect anybody else around the world or around the country to respect who you are if you can't even go to your peoples right around the way and get what you need, you know?
Especially like your wines, your brews, and everything like that. There's a boom going on around here, and there's so many local spots that are getting like the name that they deserve. And then you got right out here in the short north, you got a lot of these bars that support local breweries,
Exactly.
They support local wineries.
Look at that cross, right?
You know what I mean? So everybody's together on this in order to flourish on the economy.
Right.
You know? So one of the things I do like about Columbus is how everybody works locally to make the economy happen. Even Ohio State got a stake on the economy.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you really see what's going on flourishing, and then the example of the pizza places. A lot of these pizza places go to farmers markets and get their stuff.
Exactly. And that's one thing that I really love. Me growing up here my whole life is that when you go to a lot of these pizza spots, it's like, there's not, how can I say this? Like, there's people that are probably for their pizza, but they're not going to look at you and just be like, I can't do this or I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have our traditional pizzas, but we're not going to look at somebody and be like, no, we can't do this because we only do cheese pizza like this and it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love how they'll be like, okay, cool. Like, you can have it traditionally or you can have it your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people would get mad at pineapples on their pizza, but I like pineapples on my pizza. I know it's a Cali thing, you know what I'm saying?
Let me speak something.
I know that's a Cali thing, but
to all y'all Facebook posters, IG posters, Snapchat posters who want to put out the Bernie Sanders or whatever meme talking about no pineapples on my pizza.
Yeah.
I'm looking at y'all. Pineapples are great on pizza.
Pineapple are great on pizza. You just heard it from somebody from the tri-state area of New York, New Jersey. And you heard it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that I don't understand why people wouldn't want that, but I don't understand why people get mad at other people that want things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been eating pineapple pizza my whole life, for real. I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, your Highness couldn't do this, but go to your favorite pizza spot or the ones that we're talking about and get yourself a Hawaiian pizza. You mean to tell me the combination of pineapples, ham, and a little bit of that parsley and Italian seasons don't sound good to you?
It does, because for real, who hates pineapples? If you hate pineapples, and I know we're all from traditional Ohio pizza, but if you hate pineapples, like, yo, what kind of person is you, for real?
I mean, everybody loves pineapples. I mean, pineapples are one of the few fruits where you can eat it out of the can and still drink the juice and keep it moving.
Exactly. Or cut the head off and then eat the internals from the outside.
Versatile fruit.
Or put it on a pizza.
Exactly.
Yo, we're about to make a whole bunch of pizza purists mad. Yo, all over from like Chicago over, they're gonna be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
And to New Yorkers and New Jerseyans, hey, I'm just saying, man. I had a couple of pineapples on it. Loved it.
Yeah, loved it. So, yo, guys, I'm actually gonna put my piece down here because I'm actually full. But yo, guys, I appreciate Big Steve, one of the pizza connoisseurs, coming out with me today to try these different Columbus, Ohio pizzas. If you're in Columbus and you want a good pizza, definitely try these spots. And there's many more, you know what I'm saying? But this, to me, is like, these are like in my top 10 of spots in the city. And, this is only like 5 or 6 of them that we did today. You know what I'm saying? There's like 30 or 40 spots, if I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? Something around there.
There's about to be a war going on in the comment section. I see that. I'm about to see that. I know I am.
Right.
I know y'all got pizza places and stuff like that. And if so, let a brother know, because I'm going to try a whole bunch of other ones.
Right, and me too. But I can only afford so much. So your boy can't be buying like 30 pizzas. You know what I'm saying? But I think that this is a good conglomerate of Columbus pizza. So definitely go try it. Yo. On to the next spot. Thanks, Big Steve. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. No problem.
Peace. Another event, Columbus, Ohio. This is called Exotics on Scioto. So it's a whole bunch of fast cars, sports cars, supercars. You know, I'm a big car guy, you know what I'm saying? So we had to come down here, represent for the city. There's a nice red FD right here. Let me see if I can flip it real fast. No, I won't flip. That's a nice FD right there. But anyways, yo guys, we're on the riverfront. Exotics at Scioto is dope, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of supercars. My homeboy Dana has his NSX up here, and we're gonna go check it out. I think I've seen this Audi, right? I think it's turbo. Yeah, there's like the blow-off valve in the back. I think I've seen it before. What, the McLaren? I wonder if Will Elevation is here. Somebody brought out the old school Ray. With the old school Ray? That's what you want, the Rolls Royce? I'm not a Rolls Royce man. I'm not a fan of anything that you don't really drive yourself. It's Viper, I like it. This is actually my favorite year Viper for real. Wow, the new ACRs is dope too. Figure out where Dan is at.
I'm wondering what type one. Yeah.
It's funny, I used to love the Gallardos, but I'm not too much of a fan of them anymore for real. It's a nice GT3. It's a nice Viper. $55.
I'm at the point right now where I'm where I need to
It's one of my favorite Ferraris, you know what I'm saying? Actually, matter of fact, these two is some of my favorite Ferraris of all time. This is one of my favorite Ferraris of all time. F355 Spider. Huh.
when you retire, just retire and enjoy life.
Ooh, ACR. Viper ACR. Oops, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, so yeah. Is he
A couple of these I should get in my car too, man. Yeah, I love 4GTs, man. Can't believe they have a new one too. Excuse me. Yeah, the new one's right here. These two is like the joints, and this is the new one. Yeah, it's dope. I wish Toyota would figure that out with the Supra. I'm gonna say what's up to D. Hopefully I don't owe nobody no money. Excuse me. It looks dope in black too. That's the big money joint right there, you know what I'm saying? And it's got carbon fiber fenders on the side, like the lip. Not cheap. Yo guys, so this is like a 01 to 05 NSX. Was what I was gonna cop at some point, but I changed my mind. I love the NSXs though. And then so this is the older NSX, and then this is the newer NSX over here. You good. There's like a red, like 01 to 05 next to it, and then there's a white new NSX, like a 18, 19. But yeah, it's funny because like when this new 720S came out, I hated it. Like I hated the way it looks like with all the vents through the headlights. Like I thought it looked ugly compared to the old ones, but now it's starting to grow on me for real. You know what I'm saying? McLaren's came a long way, man. Came a long way.
Blood the booth and leave you baptized. Backslide to my past life when I rap rhymes. Say you ill, but Nova sicker, dog sick 'em. Arms high like a stick up. Hey yo, trouble in my ear, I can hear him whisper. Wear your heart on your sleeve, that'll leave your wrist cut. Hey yo, hands on the plow, bruised and blistered. I put a fist up like fuck the system. Yo, red wine with the finest bud, no drug, leave your sinus stuff. What? Word through the soul of the sun, right through the flesh. Use my wording as blood. Buzz slur on my tongue. Cash ruling you, a servant the funds. Curses the serpent is one. Free verses to open this up. Exhale the smoke that's coating my lungs. And coated in us, the coldest to clutch mics. Bust, yup, I'm on the hunt. Don't know where to find it. The lights got me blinded. I'm out shining. Turn the knife on. ISIS to Isaac. Fight against the world. Fall for its devices. Call for silence. When I recite this, the nicest. Kill the mic like I got a license. The rhyme tyrant. Punchlines like Tyson, trying to tie in the fight sin before resigning. This temple I reside in, I'm guided by the pilot. Otherwise, man, what's he devising? And why is he divided? You don't have the slightest, the islands, but I'm supplied with. Seek the violence and meet demises. You see the crisis, my psychic senses is heightened. Yeah, that's it. Like my G.
I've been back here one time, man. It was dope. Especially the back balcony, man.
What, to the boathouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boathouse is dope. The boathouse is a Columbus, Ohio classic, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shit.
Restaurant. Yeah, it's filling up fast. It's gonna be dope. He got the TSX right here. Oh, he got the Honda badges on his TSX and he got dual exhaust. Okay. It's nighttime, obviously, so we're going to this event that we always go to in Columbus, Ohio, right? There's a lot of events going on throughout the city. Obviously some are specific to just knowing them, right? If you know people, people know you, whatever, you gotta have an invite. Some things are more exclusive, some things are not, right? You gotta be in the know, in the culture, whether it's hip hop or reggae or country or whatever it is. So we're going to a Columbus classic place. It's called the Boathouse. It's right on the river. You can see all of downtown, you know what I'm saying? We're going to Redo, which is a normal event. They usually have it at these clubs downtown, but they don't have it there this week because it's on some very special stuff. So we're about to go in here and check it out.
Chelsea, get away from the car. Oh my God. Chelsea.
Oh, they put my joint. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me, brother.
Okay, good. If you are celebrating a birthday, make some noise. And if you can't with somebody celebrating a birthday, make some noise.
Thanks, brother.
At this time, I'm sort of just having a friend because I have friends, and that's a fact. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Forget about that. This was established. Everything was cool.
Went from East Haven to Milo, Boonies back to the East Side with an A-listed album when all I gave him was B-sides. All I hear is ass tracks cause they behind. It's only natural we on top, yo, cause he rise. Hit the group chat for the response. I jot a couple bars and I'm ghost with the recons. Wednesday night, I'm at the break with the freestyles. Catch domestic violence, how I'm pinning this beat down. It's N to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. Trying to make bands, I'm like Diddy with cheesecake. I walk 100 miles with kicks fresh out of East Bay. I saw church blow a holy smoke for Pete's sake. Slept on like I'm rapping in PJs. She wanna give a heart, but all I took was a BJ. Rebel Soul Boys putting posters on freeze frame. What's up with the rap game these days? See, I was walking tall, cautious, kicking with a giant. I was swimming with piranha and defended by a lion. I wrestled with the angel, transformed to a lichen, and I vibe vibrant. That's how we was designed to like it. I got the whole pie, handing out slices. Divine rhymes, bumping Pied Pipers in the cycle. Yo, they say the end is near, and it's important that we plummet from the top spot, sitting at the summit. Leonidas, how I keep it 300. NOVA, the rugged business first, but it's a party in the back like a mullet. Wanna know what he does and how he does it? I do it for my blood and my cousins and all the dearly beloved. Yo, to be made a legend is the main objective. Passive aggressive is it the rapture for astral projection. I've been to heaven, I could draw you a map in a second. It's two paths, right and left. I'm at the intersection of life and death being misdirected. Check it.
So guys, you know this is the Columbus, Ohio video, so we couldn't leave without trying Columbus, Ohio beers. We have a lot of breweries popping up throughout Columbus. If you go anywhere in Columbus, you'll find a brewery on the west side, on the east side.
One, yeah.
Exactly, downtown. Hilltop Brewery. There's a lot of other ones that are from Columbus. I really don't know all of them because there's so many, but there's a lot of them, and you guys should definitely check them out when you're in Columbus. So the first one that we're trying, which one is it? Big Nove?
This is Hoof Hearted, Musket of Minotaur.
Okay, so this is by Hoof Hearted.
Yep.
And this is called Musket of Minotaur.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yo.
Cheers to you, man.
Cheers to my brother, you know what I'm saying? Everlasting life.
For being this light of a beer,
it's sort of heavy.
It
tastes dark. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For being this light of a beer, it sort of tastes dark for real.
Yeah, but 7.2%. I mean.
Yeah, for a beer.
Yeah, it ain't no joke.
Nah, that's pretty alright. That's refreshing.
I like that. I like that.
What do you? Okay, so I'm not saying that we're beer connoisseurs because somebody watching that is really a beer connoisseur, they're gonna be like, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
But from being people that drink beer and just love beer in general,
yeah.
What taste did you get from that? I feel like for me, it sort of tastes like a little bit of a darker beer, but it had like these nice notes of like lemon, like sort of a lemon taste. I guess it's not really a lemon taste, but like how lemon comes off, it sort of feels like that.
You gonna call me crazy? I think it was kind of like pineapple.
Ooh, it could be sort of pineapple-y, or like pine in general.
Yeah.
Some kind of.
It had that like piney.
Yeah, piney taste, like or like I guess we're trying to say like a acidic or like a. Yeah, sort of like a acidic or like a piney taste.
Almost citrusy, but like not. It's like something a little more subtle holding it back.
Exactly. What did you guys mix with those hops? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
what you guys?
The hell is this?
Right.
Who
What is this? Who farted? What is this? But no, I
don't know. I would give it I would definitely get a whole pint of that.
Yeah, I would get a whole pint of that all day, all night.
Yeah,
I'll drink that all day and all night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
7.2% too.
Yeah, because you know what I like about this? I feel like this might not be the most crisp, refreshing beer I ever had, but it's like right there. Like it's on the borderline of being like, because can you really call a dark beer refreshing? I mean, you can in like a heavy aspect,
right?
But not in like a light, like citrusy, like. Okay, I just want something light to drink, not like heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like this was on that realm. You
I
know
rock with that. I might have to get a pint for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pint of that too, yeah. So
that was the truth.
That was the truth. Yo, guys, on to the next one. So this one that we have.
Next, we're gonna go bottom. It says 19.
19.
The brewery is Seven Sun.
Seven Sun. I love Seven Sun.
It's called Nonsense.
It's called Nonsense. How much alcohol does it have?
8.7.
8.7? Okay.
I usually don't mess with nonsense, but here we go.
Right. Yo, cheers, brother, and to a million years of life.
A million years. Let's get it.
Huh.
I know it's 8.7, so it's a little heavier.
Yeah.
But it almost seems lighter than the last one.
It does. But I can definitely taste a little bit more alcohol than the last one.
Yeah.
Huh. This is a hard one. I don't know if I can put my finger on anything. It's like a little bit like it's a little cloudy.
I don't know. I kind of want to say it relates to the last one.
It doesn't. For some reason, I'm feeling apple. Like I'm not tasting apple. I mean a little bit, but I'm like seeing apple like somewhere in here. Like a little bit, maybe that's wrong to say. And I feel like when I taste it, I taste like fermented green apples. I don't know why, it's just like a hint of that, but I feel like that, you know what I'm saying?
That one kind of got me lost, man.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
Seven Sun, they're gonna hit me up like, there's no apples at all. You all the way off.
I know it's hops.
Yeah, definitely hops. Yo, we can get that one for real. So what do you think? What do you think about that? That one sort of threw me off.
Yeah.
My taste buds can't really pinpoint that one.
I can't really either. Like I said, I really don't know a whole lot about beer.
Of course.
Other than I just like to drink it.
Of course.
But really hoppy, and it kind of related to the first beer, I feel like.
Yeah, it did. I think it was very more on the refreshing side than the heavy side.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Really, a heavy beer can be refreshing. It just depends on who you are. If you're Homer Simpson, like, he been drinking like heavy beers. Right, he been drinking heavy beers, but he got that big beer belly. I don't have that beer belly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, I'm trying to hold it off. Man.
Right. Okay, cool. So, let's go to
8.7. It definitely is drinkable.
Yeah, 8.7 definitely. I mean, my head is starting to. You can definitely feel it.
Already?
You know what I'm saying?
You buzzing already?
I mean, not necessarily. Well, yeah. I would say I'm buzzing, but not buzzing in the sense of like a real buzz, but just. Nah. Oh yeah, something has entered my body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something has entered my body. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the same boat.
Right. Okay. Cool. So for the fourth one,
this is the number 6 on the sheet.
Okay.
Of course, it's a classic.
Classic Columbus. This is a classic Columbus beer right here.
Yeah,
classic.
Or the brewery is CBC, Columbus Brewing Company.
CBC, Columbus Brewing Company.
And the beer is called Rhapsody.
Rhapsody, like the rapper.
Perfect timing.
Yo, perfect timing. Yo, shout out to Rhapsody. Yo,
Yeah.
we got to do this for her. Much success to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's
And
having a lot of success right now.
That Eve record. Hey, this is.
And the Queen Latifah joint.
Yep. This is for Eve right here.
Okay, this is for Eve. Yo, Rhapsody. Holla at your boy if you see this.
CBC. Rhapsody.
CBC.
Let's get it.
Wow. Huh.
Okay. Definitely lighter.
Lighter. This reminds me of Rhapsody. Like she says a message and it's very palatable. Is that the word palatable? I can barely even say that. It's like. Hold on. Let me taste what. No pun intended.
Talk to him.
Let me taste what Rhapsody tastes like. Let me taste what Rhapsody tastes like. Sorry, Rhapsody. I don't mean it in a bad way if you see this.
Rhapsody. Hey. This time
It's the name of the beer. You know what I'm saying? Huh.
I feel like it's definitely a little bitterness in there.
It's bitterness, but it also has like this nice foam.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like it's almost like a dark beer when it comes to the foam a little bit, like just how foamy it is compared to other ones. But it also has, I think it has a very traditional beer taste.
It does.
But it's not that harsh traditional beer taste. It's like a 2 or 3 steps down. Like a normal person might possibly be able to drink this if they didn't like beer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's interesting.
Man, that bitterness is getting me though. It's a Pilsner. I don't really know the difference between.
I think Pilsners are always bitter.
Is that what it is?
I don't know for sure, but every Pilsner I ever had for the most part, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not acting like I'm a beer connoisseur. I'm actually more of a wine connoisseur than I'm a beer.
Look at him.
But, right. Big Steve said that I'm just using all these terminologies because I'm really trying to say like the hood thing of like I don't want to say it. He already said it on another part of the video, the C word, you know what I'm saying? People was moving, but he was like, I used to say it like that. I'm like, yo, nah, like I really am a wine connoisseur in some aspects. I'm not the best.
Yeah.
But I could definitely tell you wine hints and notes probably more than beer, you know what I'm saying?
So what you like red wines?
Yeah, I love red wines, white wines, blushes, sweet, semi-sweet.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Dry, semi-dry.
All right. So have you ever heard of?
I like it all.
Tempranillo.
Yeah, Tempranillo.
Something like that.
Yeah. Very good wine. And also, I can actually pair wines with meat. I didn't used to be able to do that. I don't eat meat now, but I'm saying I could pair it with any food like vegetables.
He said I don't even eat meat.
But if one day when you eat something, I'm gonna pair it like you know what I'm saying? Because like let's say you have like a very like juicy steak. You know what I'm saying? You would want like a very like deep red. Maybe it doesn't have to be extra dry, but like semi-dry wine.
Okay.
To extra wine. And the actual wine.
Like a cab or something.
Yeah, like a cab. And the wine is going to mix with the beef in your mouth. It's going to change the whole taste. No. Right. My fault, yo. I'm doing it all day today, yo. Rhapsody this. But it's going to taste like different type of notes in your mouth or different flavor in your mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like I said, I don't know a whole lot about wine, but that Tempranillo joint, man.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Yo, and when you want to get that cheap wine, get that Lucky Duck.
Yeah.
Yo, that Lucky Duck, that there's a lot of little cheap joints.
Or like the Left Foot.
Oh, Left Foot, yeah. Woo. You can tell, no offense to all these wine companies, because y'all might give me an endorsement one day. Dang. But like Left Foot, like when I think about Left Foot, I'm like, that's going to be an affordable wine.
Yeah, right.
That's the nicest way I can say it.
And it is, and it's actually pretty good, man.
It is. It's very good, actually. I drink Left Foot and Lucky Duck all the time. You know what I'm saying?
He said Lucky Duck.
I love Lucky Duck. Yeah. So, yo, guys, this is the last Columbus, Ohio beer that we're going to... There's a lot of them. We can't cover them all because if we did, I'm going to have to go down to the city council in Columbus or like to some billionaire in Columbus and be like, yo, can I borrow some money? Yeah. Can we get some funding? This is all coming out of my pocket. I hope you guys know this whole video. You know what I'm saying?
You got to fund us to try all the beers in Columbus.
Yeah. You got to fund us to try all the beers in Columbus.
I think we can get that.
We can get that done.
We can get that written down.
We can get that done, yo. We can get that done.
Let's get it.
So, yo, on to the last beer, guys.
And this is North High.
This is North High. So if you guys don't know, North High is the main street, or High Street is the main street in Columbus, one of the main streets in Columbus. Yeah, but I would say as far as much stuff and as much commerce and as much things there is to do, High Street is the main street in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. And it runs right through campus too, so like.
And this brewery is from there.
Yeah, it's like.
Or it's named after that.
North High?
Yeah.
Yeah, just south of campus.
Of course. And then what is this called?
This is the Classic Oktoberfest.
This is Classic Oktoberfest. So this is like a German beer, or German inspired probably if it's Oktoberfest, I would think.
I would think so.
Word.
So.
Yo.
Hey man.
Cheers to a billion years of life.
Billion.
Now let me tell you this.
Wow.
This one's a little sweet, just like a hint. It's very hint. You know what I'm saying? Like hint of sweet. This does remind me of a German beer. It reminds me of a German beer.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was sweetened with honey.
It could be.
Like I'm really tasting honey in there.
It could be. Granted, guys, we're not professionals at all. We're just telling you truly what our taste buds.
They like these cats think honey and beer.
Right, honey. Like no, but I mean they ferment hops with other things, like beers with other things. You know what I'm saying? Fruits, vegetables, other things.
Even fermented honey.
Yeah, fermented honey is its own alcohol. Brothers Drake,
mead,
shout out.
Mead, yeah.
Mead,
Shout
right.
out Brothers Drake too, yeah.
Don't get me started on mead. I had many a nights with honey wine. You know what I'm saying? Me and honey wine. Yo, me and honey wine is best friends.
Now?
Oh, I love honey wine.
That's
In
your
Ethiopia,
type of wine?
Yeah, my favorite type of wine, honey wine. In Ethiopia, it's called tech, which is like honey wine, fermented wine, and they've been doing it for thousands of years. They've been doing it before even they've been doing it here. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
So when you go to an Ethiopian restaurant, get tech. You know what I'm saying? I had it in my last video in Toronto, but
I might have to try that.
Huh.
I like this a lot though. It is a lot sweeter than anything else we have.
Yeah, this is a lot sweeter. And to be honest with you, when it comes to beers, I ain't gonna front. Like, I like not tart to like very tart. I don't really like sweet beers, but this is cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is cool. Or sweeter beers.
Now I think if you don't really like beer and you have this, I think you might be more
willing to try it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if you don't like beer, the last one, you'll probably would like to try a little bit more.
North High Oktoberfest.
North High Oktoberfest. And you can go check them out on North High Street, right next to Kroger's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're still there. So
High and 7.
High and 7. Yo, High and 7. Yeah. Well, yo, guys, we have tried a lot of Columbus, Ohio classics. So next time somebody tells you what is there to do in Columbus or what is Columbus classical things, right? Like landmarks, whatever. Tell them to watch this video, but also let them know that, yo, there's way more than what I could put in this video. It's a whole city, and it's a growing city. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of landmarks in Columbus. There's, you know, in different communities and different cultures, whether it's from the, like, African descent culture, you know, whether it be African Americans, Somalis, Ethiopians, Jamaicans, there's certain landmarks that are very dear and near to us. There's Asian landmarks. There's people of European descent landmarks in Columbus that we might not even know about because we black. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of places in Columbus, like J. Ashburn. Man, there's just so many. I want to name.
Ashburn, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I would consider a classic place. You know what I'm saying? There's basketball courts that have shut down.
Yeah.
You know, on Ohio State campus, there used to be this place called the Cages, where
Cages,
Cages, everybody in Columbus knows about the Cages. They play ball, they play basketball, especially black people. They balled up there all the time. You can find black people from the hood to the burbs going up there and balling in the Cages. Oh yeah, the hoop. The hoop is dope. The hoop, yo, like
the hoop is the spot.
The hoop is the spot. If you're into ball, restaurants. There's so many different kind of restaurants. You have German Village I didn't get to go to. It's like a traditional German style because of the German settlers that came to Columbus in the 1800s. So they have a whole bunch of food that's been on the Travel Channel, everything.
Thurman's.
Right? Yeah, Thurman's with their hamburger. There's a whole bunch of shops within German Village. German Village is its own area, so go explore it, go walk around. It's probably better to walk than to drive, because you might miss places in neighborhoods or whatever, but it's pretty big. It might not seem that big if you're on South High Street and you're just driving down South High Street to the south side, but when you actually get into German Village and explore it and not just drive and look to the left and look at it, it's very wide. It's very wide, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very wide. So, you know, go try German Village. Actually, on the south part of German Village, there's actually a Little Macedonia, if I'm correct. There's a Little Macedonia, or Macedonian Village, I think.
Yeah.
So go check out Macedonian people over there.
Well, actually, the owners, or the people who started Thurman
Cafe
are Macedonians.
Macedonians,
Yeah.
exactly. A little fun fact.
Yep.
So go check out Macedonian Village. There's just so many things, right? I would like to say that there's like a little Somalia, a little Ethiopia, or like a little Africa in general, but we don't have that exactly yet. Even though we have the population to do it, no one has done it yet, which I've actually been working on trying to make a little Africa. Like I've been like talking to people to try to make like how to get that done, to make a little Africa. So there's like a designated
like a neighborhood.
Yeah, a designated neighborhood for Black people. We know what designated neighborhood for Black people in Columbus are, but I'm just saying like to actually officially have it as a landmark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be dope.
So it'd be dope. So I'm just naming off a whole bunch of different things. Riverside, go check out Riverside. It's probably one of the most beautiful places in Columbus. Go from, was it Grandview to all the way up to Dublin, Riverside, to the zoo, to Zimbizo Bay. It's so beautiful. There's $1 million houses over there.
Yo,
There's,
you talking about the road?
Yeah, the road.
Riverside
Like
road.
drive up the road. When you come to Columbus, like if you have a sports car, take it up Riverside Road. Yeah. Especially on a day like this, man, in fall, like it's beautiful. It's like 68, 70 degrees right now. You will love it. What else? Go check out Dublin. They have an Irish festival. It just passed not too long ago if you're of Irish descent.
Caribbean Fest is coming up.
Caribbean Fest is coming up. You can check that out, definitely, you know what I'm saying, if you want to check out your whole Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
Downtown has a lot of different foods, whether it's South American food. There's a South American restaurant that I didn't get to go to yet. I think it's called like Andes.
Andes is
like
fire,
Andes
bro.
Mountains, or it's named after Andes Mountains.
It's a Chilean restaurant.
Chilean restaurant, right? From Chile. So go check them out. Downtown also has, like in the beginning of the video, Irish pubs. It has ramen spots.
Oh shit, I'm holding on with no grip. Sure feels good to be homesick. I'm right at home when I wrote this. I'm posted in motion, postponed it, stoning off of the potion. Yo, Nova fucking mutant on beats. I kick raps like Bruce, no usually. My G, I bump birds in the bees. My verse gets repeat treatment when I drop a curse to a leaf. I mean, I'm like the city's greatest native, raised in the old, born Jones for your tomb to get raided. Life's a bitch and the time is impatient. Yup, face it, might catch me at the break, breaking bread on occasion. No destination, but they tell me I made it, you basic. Upgrade, I'm cable replacement. Yo, I write songs like Solomon, tell you what time it is. Just nod your head in astonishment. Rap phenomenally, anonymous. I run a party, no politics. I ain't got time for this kind of shit. Rolling up, lighting the spliff, watching the sky split. Try to feature and get hit with the highs, man.
So what's up?
Hey.
Shalom. What up?
Like the day after the big day. It's supposed to be super bad, like we won't stay. It's supposed to be super scary, like we don't pray. We treat the bad advice like bad breath. Either give a compliment, a couple minutes, depend what we have left. Find the good news in a bad press. Tell them break a leg like an actress. Hit with a jazz step. 1-9 love, that's forever to never stop. 1-9